coming out, and then I got into VR chat and made a model, and that's when I made my first models, and now I make my own models all the time.
I have an amusing graphical glitch or netcode related glitch. Whenever you reset, it doesn't repair your car. So
weird.
You have 11 rare damage, which is from like 2 crashes ago.
2 crashes. Okay, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta start share chat again.
Yeah, but whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll do that right now before I forget. So Reska's gonna start the car today.
PNG-ska, don't you mean?
What?
PNG-ska.
Pinkska is gonna start the car today, and then after that, I will get in the car. We're actually substituting for each other. Playing the role of D-ska is D. Playing the role of Reska is Pinkska.
Yes. No one here is who you normally watch.
Nobody. This is like that time that 2311 had Kurt Busch injured and Bubba Wallace got suspended, and they had 2 different drivers than what they started the season with. It's exactly the same. So none of us are ourselves today. You know, whenever you listen to a radio show and like the 2 hosts are on vacation, so they put 2 different people in the show, like to do the radio show. That's us today. We're the substitutes. So, I hope you've come here expecting great content, because we've got great content. Yep.
We've got content, asterisk.
We've got content and cars and racing, question mark?
That'll be the day.
One day we'll have race cars. Sure feels like Watkins Glen.
That would make sense.
I hope it does. It's Watkins Glen. Race cars, hogwash. I don't know. It might be race cars.
Okay.
So here's the deal, too. Every time Ruska and I have been in one of these races where we wanted to team one another, we've gotten our butts kicked. Like, just thoroughly kicked. So this time we picked a race that has multiple, like a chance for a lot of people to race it. So we picked GT3s at Watkins Glen, and it's showing because there's 654 teams registered for this. So I think we are good to go. So
Numi says top split one last time was surprising. I didn't think it'd be quite that bad.
No, we got our butts kicked. We got hosed. Meowdy Resnya. I love the Who Wants a Boba edit. You mean the Who Wants a Soda edit? That's what Reska's stream is, because he's an imposter.
I'm not Reska.
Oh, Pinkska. Sorry, my mistake. I keep dead naming Pinkska. I'm sorry. That's really bad of me. I should be better. But yeah, we are doing this today. So hopefully we don't get our asses kicked like we did in Japan. So that would be ideal.
Yeah, this one should be a bit of a smoother one, hopefully. But we'll see.
Yeah, more split, more people, you know. Bound to be better. I feel like the car had more grip on the curbs in my test session.
Yeah, it doesn't like being full throttle on curbs.
Yeah.
I've had a few moments where like TC has kicked in big time on me as well, so it's a bit weird on curbs.
Fun through the inner loop, though.
Yeah, it's really compliant through there. It's fun.
Watkins Glen is just so much fun.
It is.
I'm on a heater for my standards. Which car is more stable in your opinion, the Corvette or this Porsche? Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a cop-out answer. I'm more comfortable in the Porsche. If you're starting out, the Corvette. I tend to jive with this rear engine Porsche more. The way that the weight transfers on it, the way that the front end gets light as the fuel burns, I jive with it a lot more. The Corvette, though, if you're just starting out in GT racing, is probably better because it's a mid-engine. Going between both, because, you know, we ran that in Sebring last week.
Yeah.
Was that last week?
It was, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, it was last week. Man, my life's been insane lately. I forgot we ran Sebring last week.
Yeah, it feels like longer than a week ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does. Every week, a year. Go ahead and park it because we're about to go switch sessions anyway. The Corvette and the Porsche has like one distinct difference that catches me out personally. In the Porsche, you can gun it, like you can hit the throttle to get the rears to bite and create some oversteer. In the Corvette, if you try and do that, it creates understeer. And ironically, with both cars, you need to do it, but your mind has to think about, in the Porsche, okay, I need to do it to keep some sort of stability in the car. So if you gun it, like if you just blip it with the throttle on a bump, when the compression hits, it'll bite and then you'll be able to make the corner. In the Corvette, if you feel the rears coming out, you actually want to give it throttle to catch, which is kind of the opposite of what you want to do in the Porsche, because if you give it throttle when the rears are going around, then you're just going to spin it around. So they're fairly similar, though. Other than that, the Corvette doesn't get quite as, like, the Porsche gets light on the front end with the fuel burns. That's just what it does. The fuel tank's at the front. It's always going to do that. But with the Corvette, the fuel tank isn't like that. So it stays pretty neutral. I'll say this, the most stable car we've driven lately is the McLaren, which we ran for Daytona. Yeah, it was stable, but the thing, I didn't like it. I didn't like it after Daytona because I need my car to evolve through the fuel run, and that car just never evolved. The way that it drove on lap 1 is the way that it drove on the last lap of a fuel run. It never evolved.
That sounds like a well-designed race car.
It is, but it's not really engaging to me.
Yeah.
Like I need to have like that, like, shift to it where like it handles different as the fuel run goes. That's just me, though. So ideally, in a perfect world, you would want the car to handle the same from the beginning to the end. But if you're going for an engaging drive, which is what I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to run, you know, I'm not just trying to easy mode my GT3 experience. I want to drive something that's fun. I would like to drive the Porsche like that. So
yeah, the Porsche is a really engaging car. I had a red hand on YouTube. Evolving through the fuel run, is that to get a sense of the remaining fuel without looking at gauge or hearing a call out? I mean, I think it's more just, it's more fun, I think is what D's point is. But because then you have to like adjust a bit, and you know that every lap things change a little bit and you have to sort of adapt to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Whoop. There goes my water bottle. Yep, that's my water bottle. It's my solid steel, stainless steel water bottle.
Sounded like a bunch of pots and pans.
Yeah. It's really bad when you drop it at 6 in the morning in the house when everyone's asleep.
Uh-oh.
That's a popular, hey, what the fuck that you got. But no, like the Porsche is more interesting to me, and also it's drop dead gorgeous. I love Porsche. I love Porsches. Almost as much as I love cats.
Wow, that is a lot then.
I love cats.
I know.
So yeah, Reska's gonna start the car today.
Yes.
And then I will be in it. And then Reska will be finishing in the car today.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. We will be updating this car at some point too, by the way, everybody.
I am looking forward to that.
Yes.
Analog metal pipe.sfx.
Yeah.
You're making your own meme soundboard, like physically.
Yeah. Royalty free.
Yep.
Don't need to pay royalties to Big Metal Pipe.
You only have to pay royalties. Because you're Diska, get it? Royalties. No.
I can't work like this. I can't work with this. I can't work with this. I can't work with this. What's Blanny up to? Can I team with Blanny?
Aww.
No, I'm kidding.
That pun was a royal mistake, maybe. Thing is, as I said, I realized it just sounded like Frankie's kind of royal D's. So it just made me think of that instead.
Oh, come on, Reska. You can drive this qualifying lap. It's easy.
But Friday is enough. I don't need Frankie on Saturday too.
Well, you're only dealing with me for 3. So
I'm always surprised how long our Friday night streams actually go, because I feel
go
like
6 hours. I saw the
right?
archive yesterday, and I was like, "What the fuck? How long do you have?
I know.
How long do you IndyCar?"
It's like, well, I mean, it's a little bit different now. We're kind of adjusting with the time change, which is for me on this weekend, and which will change everything again. But then also they've gone to hourly for the oval fixed, so like we can, in theory, we can arrange a bit better now. But yeah, but often we're like waiting quite a bit between races, so it ends up being a bit longer. Last night we did supercars at the end of the set though, which extended it a little bit. So. Right.
Supercars.
Time
the
to
Australian
fail.
Indy cars.
Australian NASCAR boy.
Yeah.
I felt okay other than that slide.
You're doing great. I'm just muting my mic so that I don't interrupt you.
Oh, I looked at the leaderboard. Oh dear.
Raska! I mean, Pingska! I mean, Kyoso!
It's an improvement.
It's an improvement. We are sitting 25th.
Jeez.
27th.
How do people do it?
There are 58 cars in our split.
This is
So,
like
an improvement.
I'm just surprised that like I haven't qualified better than that in the ridiculous SOF at Motegi. Like, surely.
Well,
surely this
everybody
isn't like
races this, so everybody's good here, right? So, like, everybody runs this place. So,
it's just so disheartening when like people who their SOF is 2K, but the pace is like 10. It's like what?
Yeah, but we'll see how they do in the race.
Well, we'll see. Let's load race setup.
Riley, this looks tough. No, Riley, it's easy.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just have to simultaneously deal with D, Frankie, and Reska, it seems.
And Reska, yeah. Like I said in the Mirai chat, I'm going to decoy octopus all of Mirai at some point. That is the plan. I will be dittoing everybody in Mirai at one point. Wait till they have to deal with Death Fox.
The death. The dithering fox.
Just picturing Lith just popping in here in a minute, just being like, "Now you listen to your motherfucker." Easy, just like me. Wait, no, Cass. No, hi, Cass. Hi, hello, Cass. Hope all is good.
I'm only 1.3 off of the poll. I mean, I still feel like it should be closer, but at least that's not like gigantic. I am gonna make the mistake of looking at the iRating of the.
It would be an experience to hear Dee trying to imitate my accent. Oh, you mean the one British accent? Just the one? Whoa, it's
what?
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 It's
Where'd
dark.
The track go? What time is
it? It is 11:35 at night.
What is this? That I mean, I'm sure that was probably in the UI, but that was not expected. Oh god.
I guess we're racing at night.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's one of those races. It's
Well, that
one
one really
of
got him,
those
that's right.
races. I mean, there's still time if
It's
you
one
want.
of those races.
There's not. You
So-
can't see anything. Like it's
I
just.
don't want to be
Yeah,
here
so-
It's a
anymore.
floating
for the
track in
record.
space.
So, for the record, I want to state for the record, we don't have night lighting at a lot of the road courses in iRacing. Watkins Glen is one of the tracks that we do not have night lighting at in iRacing. However, we do have headlights, so we will be able to see, but it's dark. And you'll see that there is no ambient lighting apart from the Sunoco signs, which for some reason are lit up no matter what, which is kind of weird. But the good thing is that there's like 57, 58 cars in the field. So we do have that going for us. So we should be able to see, but
Yeah, it's when you get alone that these tracks in iRacing at night become funny. Because
Pretty
you'll be
hard.
driving around people for ages, and then when you're suddenly alone for whatever reason, then the braking markers you maybe could have seen, you can't anymore, because there's just fewer headlights around.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
we were expecting this race to end in this.
Yeah, all the practice sessions were running through sunset. I didn't think it would get that dark, but it's time skipped from practice to race, which probably was clearly written out in the series page, but I certainly didn't read that. So
I didn't think it would do this. I think this is a fuck up.
we have to check what it says, and maybe it
Yeah,
was.
it's
but-
in the forecast. Oh, I guess it is supposed to do this. Okay, I guess we're racing at night.
Yeah, I looked at the forecast, but didn't look at like when the time's on the forecast. I just looked at the
6
rain
p.m.
number.
practice, 6:30 p.m. qualifying, 11:30 p.m. race. Why would they do that?
I know, especially because all the practice
No
sessions are just
iRacing
wrong.
thing ever does that. Why was...
Yeah, that is a rare thing for them to do. Also, good morning, Anne.
Hi, Anna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
probably
don't.
illegal. Yeah.
They do not race at Watkins Glen at night. Not anymore. They used to, but not anymore. Also, there is no noise ordinance around Watkins Glen. They don't give a fuck. There's nothing around them. So, okay, well, 3 hours, Raska. A second night race for us.
Oh yeah.
You'll have the Sunoco thingy to help you for
Great.
the interloop.
Do I have the Corning Glass Museum sign or nah?
I don't think you have the Corning Museum of Glass.
God
sign.
damn. Is there any point driving this track if you can't see that?
Yeah, the Sunoco thing is definitely lit. So you'll have
Cool.
that, I guess. Watkins Glen is the type of place where if you're within an hour of anything, you're close. That's how it is over there. So, all right, Reska, I will do my best to try and bot you on this opening lap.
Yes. I remember you can click the blue button for me. I won't lose my in-game spot.
Okay, I will do so.
I
Now
will
I'm on
do so.
with Reska. I am live with Reska at the moment. This is as live can get with Reska.
What's that meant to me?
Means that this is as close to in sync as we are possible,
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
Gosh, that's such a lot of cars as well.
Yeah.
There's 59 cars. It's actually kind of crazy, this series.
Well, the good news is we're starting basically mid-pack, 34th.
I'm not sure if that's the
So-
good news, do you?
That's great news.
It's news.
It's good news. Okay.
Here goes nothing. Yeah, they're going to
Alright.
start pretty early for me because we're many rows back on.
Get ready. Pace cars in.
God, people aren't caught up here. Holy shit.
Okay. Whoop.
That was close.
Okay. Yeah, it was close. Green flag. We're wrecking. Back it down.
Yeah. Couldn't tell until too late. I slammed as soon as I heard you say that, but then there was a car just facing me somehow. I was like, oh,
Okay,
man.
well, bring it in. We'll get a look at it. It's smashed up pretty good on the right side.
Might not be horrific. Okay, I do have wheel damage though, so. Ah, man. It doesn't seem terrible, but it's not a meatball, so. Yep. Faster than some people here.
Gonna pass another one on the right.
Oh, that.
Watch out. There's another one. That car's damaged. Go to the left. Yep, there you go. There's one broken on the right. There you go.
I couldn't even see that one.
Oh, the nose is all smashed in, too. We're going to be down on speed, too.
Man.
Didn't look like an awful hit. It smashed the pit wall pretty good.
I think the bigger hit was the front, honestly, but I don't know. Oh, I know. Well, you think I got away with that? Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, from my point of view, I smashed that car in front. And then
the
I was still going right as I did it.
51. Damn, that should totally be my name. So are you coming in, or?
Nah, I'm staying out. It's okay. I mean, the proof will be when things start getting single file.
Careful, we're gonna go wrecking on the front, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right.
Thank you for that. Perfect. Perfect call there, thank you. I didn't see that when you started saying that. Oh dear.
Oh, watch it. Right. Good.
That one I can see. What is this race? Oh my god. Another one, look! They're all dead!
Another one on the left.
What's going on?
This is like the breakdown into Metallica's one. Darkness imprisoning me. I cannot see. Absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die. It won't let me join Reska chat. Oh.
What?
It won't let you, the Lith can't join the Reska chat.
I don't know what joining chat means.
I don't know. I'm not good. I mean, I'm very good at computers. I'm a computer expert. Watch out. One around. Go right.
Oh my god.
Banger song, you damn right. Metallica. Live. Don't die. Well, we, yep. 23rd, Reska. We're 23rd.
We are P Nissan.
That's right. P Datsun. Okay. Now let's calm down a little bit. I'm going to eat these Pop-Tarts. I've earned it, honestly.
Those were some intense 2 laps of spotting, yeah.
That's right. Oh, we got it clipped. Sweet.
Now, it's starting to seem slow, but also I might be slow, so I don't really know if the car's that bad or not.
The car is fucked. I assure you, the car is messed up.
Doesn't, like, even the steering's straight on it, like, despite wheel damage, like...
Yeah, because you hit it square. The front end's all screwed on it. The right side's all smashed in. But we're here to vibe. If you think it's good, it's good.
I feel like, because obviously we still have to pit twice regardless if we pit now, right? So I feel like just toughing it out is the only choice, but...
Toughing it out.
Because if it's as bad as you say, it's going to be like several minutes of damage, right? And it's like...
Probably, more than likely.
I mean, it would just fucked either way, but oh well. What can you do?
That's fine.
I did a 46.3, which I'm not sure I would have done much better than that anyway, so I think it's alright. Oh, Sam.
What was going on with my relative? Or my, reactive? I'm assuming by the fact that Reska is a PNG, something tech issues have happened.
Wow, how did that guy get that run out of that corner?
They should really mute the Ford. It's too loud.
Yeah. I didn't expect him to get a run there, but he just somehow has so much more grip in that right-hander, and then I could hear him, so I knew it was coming then.
Here comes a Ferrari. You can't call it a shitbox. It's a Ferrari. Oh, actually, this is a McLaren.
Close enough. Why would you assume I'm going to defend when I let you have the corner? Just drive, please.
I think our damage is starting to show up here a little bit.
Maybe, but if I wasn't doing my pace anyway, I would... Like, I don't know what...
We're fine. We're fine. Damn, that Ferrari passed us too.
It has a Marlboro livery. That's what Ferrari ran. It must be a Ferrari.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, I can feel the top speed here, that's for sure.
I watched F1 that was translated to German and then translated back to English. What is the team name for the leaders? I haven't even looked.
Maybe not read it.
Kanye Opinion Lovers is
shit.
leading our squad. Yellow ahead. No.
Well, yeah, there was a stopped car in the middle of the road, but they escaped, and I think they were the yellow.
The leader's name is Kanye Opinion Lovers.
Yeah.
That's not good. This blueberry Pop-Tart is delicious. And nutritious. We're now on a 2-stop strategy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. PNG Resco live 2D steering wheel is kind of cursed.
And the steering wheel isn't even live 2D, to be fair. It is just a PNG in SimHub that's like based on my telemetry, so it's not even as fancy as live 2D. It is just a rotating PNG. But yes, I've never used this combo before.
Yellow head.
So
it's on the left. They all T4'd out. There's gonna be a slow Porsche you're coming up on too with no rear wing.
Yeah, they're gonna find the next corner interesting.
That's the 666 car. And
Yeah, they did. I said they're gonna find that left hand interesting, and I was like, okay, fair play. They got it around, and then they wreck in the next corner. Like, okay, it ain't easy to drive that though. To be fair.
Now there's a giant black void behind you.
Yeah, I know. It's like my home space.
No, my home space.
Our home space.
No, it's my home. It's my home. I live in space.
I'm not from space, and where am I from?
You're from not space.
Oh.
Watch out, low right. I'm from space. I'm from Space America.
Well, I'm from space Britain, huh? Is that on the same planet then? Space Earth.
Space Earth as opposed to
yeah.
Earth.
I said that the other day and then realized what I said, and I actually love it. And that is the official name of my planet now, Space Earth.
I love it. I love it.
Thing is, I've always found this kind of funny with the way I talk about like Reska's lore, because I'll say I'm like I am an alien from space, and it's like, well, I'm not an alien where I come from. Like, it doesn't even make sense that I would announce myself as an alien anyway. Like that. I'm an alien from the pure, like, designed in the POV of a human. Like, it's so stupid.
Space Boston. If there's Space Boston, that implies the existence of Space Philadelphia.
Are there space birds?
Goddamn right, they're space birds.
Are they the galactic
They won the
champions?
Galactic Bowl. Yep, that's right. There is Space Australia. You don't want to go to Space Australia. Everything there will kill you. They have spiders, but the spiders wear little, like, comical, like, space helmets on top of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, those like, oh, that Porsche slapped the wall, so going to, you know. The Space Browns do exist. There's a song. And I don't like to tell people to turn off the stream, but if you want to mute us for about 3 minutes and go find Space Browns on YouTube, it is one of the best pieces of musical content I've ever consumed in my life. It is fantastic. Space Browns. You'll find it when you see the picture of an astronaut with a Cleveland Browns helmet, and it's fantastic. Why did somebody make it? Don't know. Why does it exist? Don't know. Is it amazing? Absolutely. Space Australia, just what they wrote in the book Death World about. We're P20.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay. Alright.
Not exactly going to plan, but I mean, we're up
hey, you know, it's
over
going,
10 positions, so...
What's happening? Wait, D, when do we get that space estradiol? The cold void of space is preferable to the Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Come and look at both of our buildings. I've come to tell you, I Cudsel, Shark, and Nya.
Good morning, Asa.
Good morning, Asa.
Enjoy.
We missed a hell of a beginning to this thing.
Yes.
We're 15 minutes in, and it feels like an hour.
Going
oh
to
no,
bed.
I'm going to bed.
Did you ever leave bed, Asa? Oh no, wait, you're right. You did a late race, the Continental Circus, and probably haven't slept yet. Oh my god.
Cleveland racetrack was not that bad. Yep. Berkeley Front Airport was fantastic. Shout out the time Max Pappas broke and he just decided to drive his champ car underneath a FedEx jet. I did a whole 3 laps of a race in Reska. I don't want to race ACC anymore. That's what she's saying.
People have been known to say that.
You know, when you think about the layout of Champ Car's schedule, it really didn't make any damn sense. They ran Detroit and Michigan, and then they ran Mid-Ohio and Cleveland. Why would they do that? Like, 2 races in the same... It doesn't make any... Cart... I love Cart, but Cart really made some weird scheduling decisions. Doesn't make any damn sense. Why would they run Long Beach and then California? I don't get it. I'm not good with scheduling. Says person who didn't realize this race started at 3 o'clock and not 2 o'clock this week.
Wasn't the only time related to this race that we got wrong.
What else did we get wrong?
The sim start time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because we didn't know this would be a night race.
Nope.
Because all the practices were in... That's something they have to change. I think practice sessions should start at wherever the schedule of race start time is. For example, the Bathurst 12 Well, yeah, but then even when it's not that much of an issue, it is, because all the Bathurst 12-hour practices start at night, because that's when the whole thing starts. Yeah. But, like, most of that race is the day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you can't really practice in the main condition of the race. Like,
but
one of your drivers will do night.
But, like, why the fuck would they set qualifying and practice to be at 6 p.m. if it wasn't going to start at 6:10 or whatever? It doesn't make any damn sense why they did that.
It's a bit.
I'm gonna find out the GT3 schedule maker, and I'm gonna give watch out one on the right. They're rejoining. There's gonna be one on the left too. Watch out. There you go. Good job.
Interesting. A few more positions.
I'm like, it doesn't make no damn sense to me. I'm not an expert, but like, I'm not good with scheduling computers. This is probably the iRacing scheduler software breaking, actually. It could be, honestly. This race is set for April 1st, so... Real April Fool's joke this one is.
You say that, but that means technically it'll be April 2nd soon. In 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, it would. Damn.
Well, this told me something interesting about that, though. Because of the way things work, when the time changes to the next day, it's still using the, like, sunset, sunrise time, etc. of the day you started on, because it's not possible to change days in the middle of running the sim, I guess. So technically, all these 24-hour races are just the Saturday twice.
No, well, I mean, it's not that big a difference.
Oh, no, yeah, it does not matter at all, like, clearly. But it's just an amusing thing to think that if you want to check the sunrise time of your 24-hour race, it's actually on the Saturday, not the Sunday.
I feel like Chris Leone had his hand in this. I'll DM him right now. I have a way to get in touch with Chris. He won't like me DMing him. And then I'll make a joke about Boston sports, and then we'll be friends again. Oh, you do as well? Okay, well, fine. You DM him. I'm not your friggin' puppet. You're gonna DM him?
I don't. It's actually rather clever.
I don't get it.
It's pretty good, actually.
But I don't get it.
That's unfortunate, D. You're missing out on a good joke.
Oh, okay. Well, if I knew, then it would be a good joke.
Did you drop your water bottle again?
Wow, you heard that?
Yes.
That was my belt falling. Oh my god. Y'all hear everything today. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have noise suppression on? Okay, now I got voice suppression on. Oh, you know what I just realized?
Is it to do with wavelength updating?
Add effect. Oh,
I think I don't want to do that, so I won't.
do what?
Go side by side into the bus stop.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, I think it's fixed now.
Try dropping
I'm not-
things.
You want me to try here?
Drop it louder. I heard something.
I just
there,
dropped
but
it. Did you hear it?
That was like the tiniest noise.
Yeah, there you go. We're fixed.
Wow, it's Reska Kyoso, Mirai United VRT driver and IVGTC Season 6 Teams Champion, alongside
Yeah, thank
Ruby
you.
Nekomata.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am here. Yeah, thank you very much. I am so happy to. Oh wait, he said she said Raska. That's you actually.
I know. You are only Diska.
I am Diska. I am different, but the same. because you ripped
Different.
me off.
Think difference.
Who the heck is Ruber?
Rubor no Kotakua.
Ruber. I'm not good at Ruber.
Rubor no Kotakua. Noted iRacing Sven and Samantha 10 Racing Esports driver.
I'm not good at talking words. Which is not a good skill to not have when your job is to talk words.
What are verbs anyway?
Verbs. I don't know. Running good. P15.
I don't even know when that happened, but yes.
That just kind of happens.
I know. We are absolutely
Wild.
shedding time to the lead, but I think that was always expected.
We have a wrecked bucket of fuck in P15. How about that?
I think it's okay, and we may have to make a. Well, it's entirely your decision, but and you could see it, so you may not want to drive this shitbox, but like there may be a decision on whether or not to take all the optionals or not. But we're probably down on top speed at least, so like there is definitely like damage affecting us. But honestly, like it drives fine in my opinion. I don't have any like issues with the car.
Okay.
So like what I mean is at least it's probably not worth sitting there for 5 minutes, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Like 2.5 or something. Well, then again, if we take 2.5, at that point you may as well just take all 5. So,
Well, yeah, it's
the problem is I know that right side's fucked, and I know the front clip's messed. So
yeah. I mean, it probably looks worse than it is, honestly. Judging
probably
by
does.
what I can feel.
I don't know.
I think the main issue is perhaps top speed, and I don't even know if this was a good top speed car at this track compared to the others anyway. So
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get ready for my stint.
Oak.
And you just drive
Oops.
the car, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'll
I
be
will
back.
try to do that. Either slowly cruise to P5 or crash out. I think P5 is probably a bit wishful thinking, to be honest, Lucas, but you know, we'll plug away. There's like quite a lot of strong people in here, as always, in something like a GT3 race and everything. I was a bit gutted I didn't qualify higher up. So we were like top split for the Motegi one of this a few weeks ago, and like the SOF of that whole slot was my I rating, so like I qualified mid-pack, which is fine. But then this is only 2k SOF compared to that, so like 2.8 last time. I still qualified like mid-pack, like top of the bottom half, if that makes sense. I was like, oh. But you know, it's the Glen, so people have sweated this out. Yeah, Porsche Max not usually great anyway, so like that's the thing. Like my general pace being not great, is that because I'm not driving very well, or is it the damage? And then the VMAX is a bit down, but like again, is that just the Porsche, or It's possible that the damage is somewhat affecting both those things, but like just not too much, perhaps. Like, it definitely could have been worse from the fucking how this race actually started. Hands moving me mod or not? Yeah, I know, it's a bit of an odd combo this, but thought I might as well still use it. Yeah, I had a variety of tech issues when I started, so apologies for those who were here at the start and on my side of the stream, Twitch or YouTube, because I was stopping and starting a lot. My GPU was like, it's still seeming to be using quite a lot of, oh god, quite a lot of GPU usage. Like, OBS is using 50% of my GPU. And that seems like a lot, especially considering I'm running a video game and it's using less. Not that iRacing is the most GPU intensive game, but like, 50% for OBS? Like, what the fuck? So I'm a little confused. I don't think it's normally that bad. And when I've had this before, I've had this sort of issue before. It hasn't popped up in a while, and it all was fixed when I sorted out my overheating graphics card. I haven't had this issue since I fixed that, and I checked my graphics card temps. They are definitely in very good order, so it's not that. But then I'm kind of stumped. It's something weird with the interaction between VTuber Studio and OBS, but yeah. If anyone needs a Crash LSP1, they have a 10-second lead. So they are, yeah, they are, at least their starting driver, I should say, is definitely class of the field right now.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Not a lot. Plugging away.
Okay. Sounds good. That's good. Yeah, so I updated my Wavelink software and it just decided to be like, everything's broken now. So I hope I don't sound like dog water now.
You sound fine through through Discord at least. So.
Okay. I have like 3 different noise suppressions on. So.
Oh dear. They have a new one in Wavelink now that maybe you can experiment with when you have some time.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't enable it because I don't want to try it out on stream.
Yeah.
I'll probably mess with it tomorrow when I watch the NASCAR race.
It's a good update overall, actually, but yeah, it messed up some stuff. I mean, when I updated to it, I had to roll back because it wouldn't open, and I had to like delete some
Watch
bullshit.
out, contact. Fine. These are 2 lap cars in front.
Oh, they are, aren't they? That's really annoying.
One's getting out of the way.
No wonder the Mustang was trying to get through. Of course. Oh no.
There we go.
They
He's
are
getting
gonna...
it finally.
Waiting until the end of the straight, but yeah.
Yeah, wait till the most inconvenient point.
Like, oh, I'm gonna fight you on the exit of the corner and then give it to you. Like, why?
Yep. Because that's the smart way to do it. Non-zero chance that we aren't going to make it an hour on fuel.
Yeah, I noticed that. I can't really save though, so...
Ooh, latency variation. I just got a warning for that. That was weird. Okay. First time I've seen that yet.
I'm gonna assume, like, no one's saving though, because maybe this is a side effect of the damage, but my goodness, I don't think I could save anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Not at Watkins Glen. The only place you could really save is like going into the bus stop and going into 1. You're doing great though, Raska. You're doing really good.
Thank
Considering that the car has damage and that we didn't expect it to be at night and that, you know, everything is terrible. We're doing great. Smart opponents, not scientifically possible. Sometimes there are smart drivers out there. We respect those people. We are big fans of those people. Is there going to be any sunlight later or just night? Nope, it's all darkness. Everything is darkness. Everything is darkness. No light allowed. Not allowed to have any sort of brightness. It's all dark. Sorry to be bleak, but that's just how the race is going to go. No light.
Damn, I'm
We
actually
were
catching
thinking
this
that
Mustang.
We were thinking that it was going to be day to night, but then they just didn't do the day to night part. I think it's fucking dark.
Are we getting to that point of the race where I have one battle for position?
Yeah, probably.
Hell yeah.
For gore. Yes,
YouTube
they
chat gets
forgore.
pumped in so late. I mean, it's a little bit slow, Red Hand, but the biggest issue is that by the time you see it come back to you on the YouTube stream, that's really delayed several seconds. From like when I would see that in my OBS, your message on the
Yep.
stream, and then you seeing it actually on YouTube, unfortunately, is quite delayed.
It's delayed.
I could make it less latency on YouTube. It's still more delayed than Twitch, but then the quality gets lower as well because it rushes the re-encoding. So I deliberately
Go
don't.
ahead. It's on the
Oh, yeah.
left.
My god, this race!
That's another spot. And one on the right.
Oh yeah,
It's out. Watch out. Still don't see it.
that's gone.
Gone, I guess.
Oh, did you not see the car on the right?
I did see it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was it.
Doing great.
Six seconds on Twitch?
Yeah.
Maybe try refreshing that, Riley. 'Cause
Maybe.
That's not right. Unless you mean I'm still having issues on stream. In general. Like buffering occasionally.
P12. Whoop! Survived it, luckily.
Yeah, I saw them getting bigger in my rear view last second in race for that. Open the steering a little mid-corner. Mid-entry, I guess. Wasn't a big touch though anyway.
Nope. They're gonna throw it by us. Let them have it. Or not.
What'd you say?
I was like, he's gonna throw it by us, let him have it, and then he just didn't take it.
Hey, it wasn't close enough that I was gonna like live through him there.
Oh!
This Mustang is struggling.
Yeah, he's fighting hard. Yeah, you can't find an Apex. Hey, good news, everybody. The Ferrari went away. At least for a little bit. Keep the pressure on him. He'll make a mistake. Mustang eats tires like crazy, I believe. So
Unfortunately, he's strong in the last 2 corners, which is, yeah, really
yeah,
unfortunate.
brutal.
And then I don't think I have the straight line for him anyway, so.
Uh, 10.8 remaining. Oh, fuel.
No, it's a bad line.
Okay, back. I'm D. Ska. D-Ska. That's my name, D-Ska.
Hello, Disco.
Hi. Yeah, I think that damage is slowing us up big on the straightaways.
Yeah.
You say it handles good. It handles good, I guess.
Yeah, even, you know, we're getting a few laps on the tires now. It doesn't, yeah, I mean, I'm looking stronger than the Mustang on tires, just not on, you know, straight line speed, so
Yeah.
feels good. It's up to you, though. If you want the safety of just having, you know, a clean car, by all means, take it.
We'll take a look and see what the damage is like at the pit stop. We're probably gonna have something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When
Returns. Yes.
I do the report, I get wheel damage and damage in various places, so I think it's gonna be a lot. Which is why I'm surprised it actually feels pretty good.
D-Ska returns. Yes, it is I. D-Ska. I'm here.
Hello.
Hello. Are you expecting somebody else? It's D-Ska. I mean, the only one who streams on this channel, so... I still laugh at how I DQ'd out on Thursday. It was so hilarious. Green white checker at Martinsville, and literally we're just limping to the end. I'm like, I don't want to get my 25th incident. I really don't want it. And somebody backed into me at 40 miles per hour, not even. Just lightly grazed me, 4x into my night on the green white checker.
Damn.
Yeah, this channel generally has this cute girl named Didi, but I like D-Ska because she races good. Yeah, oh, thank you. I don't know who that Didi is, but yeah, we'll do. I'll pass it along. Maybe she lives on Earth.
Earth. The only
Earth, and
that's
not
on
Space Earth. The concept of Space Earth is making me laugh. That is just such a dumb concept.
I know.
Space Earth.
That is officially the name of my planet, Space Earth.
Hello, welcome to Space Earth.
It's like
As
Earth,
opposed
but in
to
space.
Yeah, but it's Earth, but it's in space. So stupid.
It's where the aliens live.
Space Earth. God damn. It's best Earth. You got 8.18 exactly now.
I will make sure I get 8.
Your fastest lap.
Wow. Nice.
With we were just talking about how there's space Earth. Should be wear oxygen racing helmets in this space. That would be cool. What if we just sent people to space wearing fucking awry helmets? Who says no?
Mirai helmets?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nice.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. 1000%. Just looks like that one NASCAR on Fox ad where they're racing through space. There we go. There we go. Oh, he did not like giving you any sort of room there.
Should have said it more.
That was rude. That was rude.
Nah, I didn't go for that enough. I need it anyway. I said I was gonna make sure I get 8 laps, and I'm gonna try and pass someone, so it doesn't make sense.
None of the big space exploration games let you race in space. Well, yeah, they have space racetracks for that.
Space tracks.
Space tracks.
Unfortunate.
God, it really sucks to be stuck in a sandwich with 2 people with my dead name.
Oh.
That sucks.
Oh,
It's like, God damn it. Had to see it. Multiple places. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not fast enough to get away, or
It's
slow
okay.
enough to
You're
not.
you're doing your best, and we appreciate that. I'm ready to go for the race car.
The Reska.
Race car. Ugh. Space tracks look like Rainbow Road. Yeah. All we can ask for is someone's best, :3. Yeah, agreed. I like the :3. That's cute.
Why'd you like
Reminds
that?
me of a cat. Reminds me of a cat, Reska.
I see.
That's all.
Okay.
I wonder who's the cat. Nobody's the cat. The cat is the cat.
The one on your head.
Actually. What?
What?
I don't know what you said, but nope. My neck hurts. Ooh.
And yeah, Lucas, the esports line in the inner loop is indeed use all of the curb, so it ends up playing chicken with the wall. And not in practice for this race, but I have hit that in the past.
Oh yeah. Space Earth. God damn, is it funny? Just the fucking concept of. It's like my one college football podcast came up with the concept of business prison.
Business prison.
Business prison, where you go to prison just to make business deals.
Oh, they lost it.
So much for that.
That is a weird place to have a snap like that, but
Yeah, mid-engine car, end of a fuel run, it'll snap on you if
Yeah.
you're not careful.
yeah, I hate the line too, Sam. I don't mind it in bigger cars. Like I had a big crash out in the P3 last season. I got really pissed off at it because in the prototypes and the open wheelers, it's just RNG. Like if you're really good enough to feel exactly what the car's doing, then fair enough. But man, for me, it's absolute RNG going over those curbs and just seeing if I survive or not. In stock cars, supercars, even these GT3 cars, it's fine. I don't mind it. I am looking forward to when iRacing implements the current configuration of the curbs at Watkins Glen, though, because I don't think it's going to be possible, or not the same anyway. 5 laps. Suddenly this Mustang's right back with me.
If anybody would like to see, I just posted in my Discord a picture of my nails because I got nail wraps, and they are basically, it's wraps for your nails like you do on a car, but on my nails. So I can wear it for the weekend and then take it off Sunday night before work. It's pretty neat. Sally Hansen makes them, if you're curious. Oh, and also, Monday, this is not going to be any big news to anybody, but I will be doing, I'm going to do some promotion if that's okay. I will be doing a car mechanic simulator stream on Monday. I might be posting a schedule this week. I might finally be able to post a schedule this week, finally. Monday, I am going to come out on Instagram to friends and family in person around here on Sunday or on Monday for Trans Day of Visibility. So I'll have a big recap as to how that all goes, and we can hang out on TDOV on Monday. So would love it if you could join me for that as we do the most trans thing possible, fix cars. So yeah, would love it if you could join us for that. Good luck, D. Here's my thought process on it real quick before I have to get in the car. My thought process on it is I don't talk to these people anyway. So, like, if they're cool, great, I have a new friend. If they aren't, whatever, I didn't talk to you anyway. So that's the way I feel like I'm playing with house money here, honestly, by coming out. So it's all good. I think it's all good. Also, I haven't updated this Instagram in 3 years, so it's going to be really funny because the last picture I posted to it was like me shaving my beard off.
The signs
That's the last
were there.
picture. Yeah. Well, that was the big reset haircut.
Yeah.
So that was the like I'm going to grow my hair out now haircut. And ironically, I got my hair done this week and it looks fantastic. So I'm gonna flat iron it tonight. I'm gonna look good. Do mechanics have a similar thing to programmer socks? I don't know. I'm not sure on that, actually. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm no expert. It does? They do? Okay. Did I learn?
I think that might have been a comment on your hair.
Oh, my hair looks good. Oh, yeah, my hair does look good. My hair looks fantastic. I jokingly messaged Reska, though, after I got a cut. I'm like, Reska, I might have accidentally gotten the Diska haircut.
Accidentally?
No, it was accidentally. Because I was like, French bob, and then my stylist was like, which way do you want it to part? And I went, I want it to part on the right side of my head. So the left side, or the right side of my face has, or no, I have to think about it because I have my hair like in a hairband right now when I race, so that it's not in my eyes. The left, it falls to the left, which looks to be the right in a mirror. So it's actually the opposite. Look, it's confusing to me too. Okay, I'm not good with
Hair.
I look like Reska.
Oh,
I look
I
like
almost
Diesel.
crashed. Cause... oh, here we go again.
You're doing great.
Oh, that was fun.
I remember when they got rid of the big sausage curb at the beginning of Watkins Glen's inner loop, and the NASCAR audience got really mad, and then the driver said, "We were effectively having a concussion grade impact every time we were landing on it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, it's fine. Yeah, get rid of that. That's fine."
Yeah, that curb, even in real life, was dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, being before me. Okay, cool. 2 laps.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I am sitting here with my wheel in front of me, ready to rock.
Might have been easier to get another lap if I'd done that earlier. Actually, the fuel saving wasn't as hard as I thought, and I haven't got that much. But like, I could tell that I would have got a lot more if I'd been doing that the whole thing. So, oh well.
Christopher Bell's on pole for the Cup race tomorrow, if you care.
He's gonna win another one. He's usually pretty good at miles.
I don't know. I mean, Gibbs runs pretty good there. Penske seems to own that place right now, though. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for tomorrow. I think the tires that they brought in November made for a pretty good Martinsville race. The short track package hasn't been good lately, but I'm optimistic about these tires at Watkins Glen or at Martinsville. Also, Kyle Busch said, "Oh, don't expect anything better." Kyle Busch always says this shit whenever he runs like dog shit, so I'm not gonna fucking take it with a grain of salt. T-Bell's having a great year this year. Absolutely. Fantastic year. When you win 3 straight in this era, like, that's hard to do. All right, next time by.
Yep.
Next time by. Ruska's getting out. Dieska's getting in. We're going to drive the race car. I'm ready to drive, as you can see by my exaggerated wheel movements. This is how I drive the race car. A lot of people don't know this. I'd make these moves with my hands, and I stare down at the wheel the whole time so that I can see what I'm doing.
At least your hands are connected to your body via arms.
I have arms. You know, if you went to a 3D model, you could have arms too. Just saying.
I could, yes. I need to figure out how to use the Vroid that Mentrix made me.
You need to send me that V-Ride model for reasons. I could load it up into VRM posing desktop and we could make pictures, and I could do adorable things like put my hands over your eyes and then you can't see. Ah, who is it? It was me. It was me the whole time.
Yeah, you reveal your hands you move your hands to reveal Diska, and then I'm shocked. What? No,
Yeah,
not Diska.
It's D and Diska at the same time. I thought they were the same person. No, they're 2 different people. You could load in multiple models, but we're not gonna acknowledge that. You got to pit.
I know.
Okay,
I'm on it.
Just reminded myself. Good stint considering the circumstance. Oh, it almost ended there.
Oh, that's a lot over. Okay, got away with it.
Early stall. Okay. What's the damage?
3 minutes 19.
Okay.
Go, go, go!
I guess they'll do it when the tires go down, but
Yeah, we'll do some of it when the tires go down, but you know, it's going to be maybe 10 to 20 seconds of it, right? But
yeah,
it's
not
up,
a lot.
it's up to you. I think it drives fine, but if you want to play it safe, it's entirely your decision.
Let me know when the
won't
front
blame you.
clip's fixed. Let me know when the front clip's fixed. Maybe we'll do that. Just
Like
get
when
the
it's
front clip
not
fixed.
bumped. Not
Yeah,
okay.
maybe we'll just do that.
See, the problem is I can barely even see it, but I can see it decently now. Decently enough.
Okay.
It's definitely borked, I think.
If it's not ready by 2 minutes, we're going.
Sure.
Thank you for the follow, Witless Kid. I think you're witty. That would be almost the last thing. Fuck. How many are like 2 laps down?
30th on back. We're currently 25th.
Are we 1 down now?
Yes, but the leader hasn't pitted, so
Okay, we're gonna get it fixed.
I mean, yeah, we've done like most of it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it fixed. Sorry, everybody, but I want to have a clean car. Even though it's probably not gonna be able to get completely fixed. So.
No, this car, all GT3s, all IMSA cars, can be fully fixed.
Okay, so then, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's what I felt, Nate. It didn't seem that bad, to be honest, but it's best to play it safe.
I'll get it manageable, and then I'll go. I'll get to like 30 seconds, and then if you want to get it fixed after that, we can do that.
I mean, yeah, I won't do any more, but yeah.
Okay, then I'll just do it all.
Well, I don't need. Well, it's up to you. It's what you want for this stint, because I say I'm fine with all the damage, so it's
Yeah.
entirely what you want.
Yeah, then I'm gonna wait it. I'm gonna wait it. Okay. Alright, these are gonna be real cold tires. Gotta remember that. Thank you. Thank you. I will do my best here.
Yep. Good luck.
It's wild to race this place at night. We never do it. Okay. Okay. Ew. Couldn't track out further. I mean, it's just like, I thought I gave you a lane. So these are all cars. Oh, they have pitted. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're just 2 laps down now.
Okay. That's fine. We'll get what we can. You know what else? I think that will put us back on kind of schedule for you to finish up.
I think it would have been okay.
Okay.
You typically use a bit less fuel anyway, and I was just trying to manage the last one however I could to make sure we made it. I should probably have fuel saved from the start there, because it seemed easier than I thought. I should have known after how much you could save at Sebring, how easy it should have been here as well. But I guess it's just really easy to save like multiple laps over the course of a stint in GT3, so I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I think we're dead on schedule now.
I think I'm faster than this guy.
Yeah, he seemed a bit... You were catching up to him there, so... They are P3, but they may have switched to a weaker driver, perhaps.
Yeah, his iRating's only like 1400.
Ah, you can see it.
Yeah, I have it on my overlay. Because I min-max everything, because I am a tryhard.
See, even I don't share that. I can't be dealing with that. It gets me down too much.
Get the air off my nose there.
Spreadsheet strategy calculations. We do have a... Well, I mean, it's not, I suppose it's not really iRacing specific, but it's intended for use with iRacing. We have a schedule spreadsheet from the forums that someone has made.
That we do.
You could use that for these, but yeah, the short ones just kind of wing it a bit because it's whatever. Especially like, you know, it's 3 hours long race and it's GT3, like it's two stop. Like no matter where you are, no matter who's driving, no matter what car, it's two stop. Like
yeah, we use it for endurance races, and it's really good because it can localize to your time zone and everything. So like, it's awesome. It's a great spreadsheet, a great tool that we use to like schedule. Because like our Sebring team, I was the only North American. Everybody else was either in Europe or Australia. So it led to, you know, us having to, you know, be cognizant of who could run what, and the fact that we had the ability to see, oh, it's 4 a.m. when this race starts for D. So like, don't ask D to run a 4 a.m. slot. I'm gonna move out of the way of these leaders here.
gosh, yeah, they are. Wow, they're like pushing each other into the bus stop.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving the fuck out of the way. All right, now we got a little bit of a gap. Now we can rumble. Now we can rumble.
Yep, get in your groove. Fuel tracker. Well, it does all that, Lucas. You can. The spreadsheet allows you to put in like average fuel use per lap for each driver, and then in different conditions as well. And then yeah, from there you can obviously work out a lot of detailed stuff. We usually don't go that far, honestly, even for the big enduros, because it's like
that's min-maxing to the fucking.
Yeah, we're not at that level. And then plus with rain now, I mean, you know, you can't really have a rain time or a rain fuel usage because that changes every lap. Rain just fucks everything. Like, you can think about it generally. If you have a point on of the race where it's forecast, you can consider that. But really, you have to just work out your dry strategy once the wet's over again, I think. Maybe that's not the smartest way of thinking about it, but I don't know how to approach it better than that.
Asshole. Or blue flags passing me because you get the run. So
I mean, they're faster. There's no point fighting it.
yeah, you're right. You are correct.
I am, Eddie also, because they're so far down, they got nothing to lose, and they really are quite far down there. P48. Like, I'm pretty sure there's retired cars ahead of them. They're 12 laps down. People will be like that. Dedicated strategy, prep for the big long races, tire and fuel risk whisperer. Always helps to be good on the tires and the fuel. Sebring, we could find like, you could find like 3 or maybe even 4 laps if you feel safe. 4 laps probably pushing it, but you could, the difference between the number of laps on all out running and fuel saving was quite a lot. And not with a lot or any pace loss really. I just run like 3 to 5 road calculations, yeah. Should try and do more calculations for the IndyCar stuff, because yeah, unlike the sports car racing stuff, I was talking to Sam about this recently because he did an interesting strat at Kota, but starting the car with not full fuel is not a weird decision in an open wheel race like that, so yeah, I need to consider that sort of strategy more.
Is it like a weight thing?
Yeah, so what he did, instead of he wasn't going to run a full stint on the soft tires anyway, so he just like half fueled at the start. And as a result, he was able to keep up with the leaders. And then when he pitted, he was so far ahead of like me and Liz. And like technically had to take more fuel, but like it's like a second or two, right? Like it's an IndyCar pit stop, so
Yeah.
like he gained so much from just charging down the field that it didn't matter. That was worth it.
Yeah, they just kind of machine gun the fuel into those things.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of crazy. IndyCar, the only open wheel racing series with refueling, I believe.
that's right. Yeah. This should be a better lap. Hopefully we could figure out where we are on pace with all these other drivers.
Did a 46.9 there, hanging on a little bit with these 3 ahead still.
Doing what I can here. I'm really trying to run good laps here, so.
I'll just keep it smooth. See where we end up.
Oh,
Oh,
that was scary.
that will probably be a position eventually.
Oh yeah, he hit that fucking wall hard.
I'm gonna briefly look at my lap 1.
Yeah, go ahead. We got time. Pretty wild.
Yeah, in the patched replay, I just drove straight through that car, but if you watched like a clip of my stream, I definitely hit them. It's funny. The way they part in front of me and there's just this car facing me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I tried to call that one out. Couldn't.
it's fine. I mean, you gave me more warning than I had from my vision anyway, so. But yeah, just the position of that car. Because I start hitting the brakes yeah, like as it comes into view, so I'm already trying to slow down because something's there. From your call, and then I see it, and it's like, ah, shit.
P28, getting the spot.
Nice. Lap 2 was a thing too. Yeah, this call was perfect because I couldn't see any of that starting. And I just went all the way around everything. Perfect. Yeah, how did they end up backwards? This is a good point. What actually happened there? Starting 5th. Nowhere near B3. Oh, okay. The leader... Yeah, the leader's gaming the start. That's probably worth reporting, honestly. They break on the straight.
Oh, fuck him.
They cause a checkup and then it ends up... The result is the McLaren backwards.
Wow.
And then I find
that.
them. A whole bunch of people drive through them in the patch replay. Wow, the game was so confused by this. There's even contact in the outside lane.
iRacing's netcode has been bad lately. Let's be real. I mentioned it on Thursday in my NIS race, though. Piss poor the netcode has been a lot of the time recently. I like iRacing, but like, man, the netcode's been bad lately. I'm
How you doing?
okay. I wish I was faster, but I'm doing what I can. I think I need to be more aggressive braking. That's where I'm losing a lot of my time.
I think a huge amount of GT3 time is, yeah, in the brakes. Because obviously more aggressive doesn't mean in this case, like harder, because you really you need to be as hard as possible without getting into the ABS, right? So
Yep.
it's, yeah, who knows? Where are we? I can find us now. There we go. I'm back to
Wish I was
life.
faster mood. Yeah, damn right.
Lucas can't say that because he's already fast. But then again, people tell that to me too, and I don't believe it. So.
And now I'm in my head, you know, I'm just driving like a dumbass. Were you in second gear in the heel?
I don't know. I will find out.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. No big deal. I feel like that's always a third gear corner, and then the toe, or the toe, I should say, not the heel.
I am in
Yeah,
third.
but you're in third. Okay, I was right. Okay. Yeah, but Lucas, I don't know. I just wish I was quicker. I could put in the work, but then this doesn't get fun if you put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like there's a balance though. 'Cause I certainly don't want to go back to the league that myself and Lucas did in Alpha 2, where it got rather, the level went up and up, and that became, to try and keep up, and really, to be honest, realizing I probably couldn't, no matter how hard I tried. That was not fun. But on the opposite side, if I go into a race with no practice, I mean, honestly, D, you're doing better than I probably would have done with no practice. I probably would have crashed. Simple as that. Like, I know I don't have fun when I don't do like any practice, so at least for, like, you know, if it's a random official race, that's different, but like something like this, I know I wouldn't enjoy it myself if I hadn't, so I will at least put some, like, a few stints in or something.
Yeah.
Just for my own enjoyment more than anything else.
Yeah. I ran like 4 laps and I was like, this feels like the car that I drive. And
yeah,
went good. But like, I'm talking like, if I applied myself in, like, let's say Darlington next week for an IS. Like,
yeah.
if I ran 500 laps at Darlington this week before NIS there on Thursday, and then I run exactly where I was, if I didn't, that's just going to turn me off from the whole damn thing. Because it's like, what was the fucking point of any of that? Why would you show that to me if I can't have it? You know, like, I've got gems. So I'm focused on having fun. I focus on being a content creator. Because at the end of the day, a lot of you probably don't care. Like, you do care where I finish, but like, if we run like shit, who cares? You spent a night with me, right? Like, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Do I wish I was, you know, cranking out top 5s like I was last year? Yeah, but it's not happening this year because my iRating finally stabilized. So now I'm at the skill that I'm supposed to be. So I'm not having this, you know, 14 top 10, 7 top 5 win at Phoenix pace that I was on last year. So it's easy to get in the trap of, oh, well, Dee's got to get better. Like, Dee's got to apply herself. And it's just like, I could, but I also have a life and I'm doing new things, and I'd rather experience those things and have fun. And I get enjoyment out of doing stuff like Monday's car mechanic simulator stream, where I'm just going to hang out, shoot the shit for 3 hours while we're repairing a fake Renault. Like, that's just what I'm going to do. Instead of, you know, let me go sweat out, you know, 3 hours of practice at Darlington for a fixed setup race.
I mean, that is the minimum I need to finish that race.
Really? I mean, well, then again,
I suck at Darlington.
I fucking love Darlington.
I need to I think I need, if I were to actually figure out the tires there, I probably need another 1,000 hours at Darlington to figure out how to actually make tires last a stint. Because
there's a reason why at Darlington they used to do a rookie meeting for it.
I'm not surprised. That probably needs it more than the super speedways. Like,
because it was a hard, like, and it still is a very difficult racetrack to race on. Darlington is next level hard to be a rookie at. I have experience from driving it for 20 years in sim racing, but like, Darlington is not for the faint of heart.
If I had to compare it to a road course,
by far the hardest oval we go to all year.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's like the oval equivalent of something like the Nordschleife or Bathurst. Like, in that style of, it's it's the craziest version of this type of track, road courses, that you could have. And that's the oval equivalent, I think.
I can see that comparison for sure. Yeah, it is like a Bathurst where the regulars to that series know it.
Yeah.
And they're very good at it. Yeah, I can see that for sure. But like even like Las Vegas, like going back to Vegas, I ran like dog shit there last year, and I ran like dog shit in the spring. So like, you know, like when we get back there in October for the playoff race, yeah, I am thinking about practicing for that one, but that's because I've ran 3 times there and I've been bad. It's not a case of, oh, I'm running like dog shit week in, week out. I need to get better. It's a case of, I kind of suck at Vegas. I should probably work on that.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
And, you know, if you get, you know, obviously you want to just have fun racing, right? But then,
Yeah.
as you say here, you're kind of wishing you're faster and saying you're getting in your head a little bit, you know, like that's not fun, right? So I think that's why I try and do some, like, I just want to be able to reach the level I know I can do, at least. And then I'm just happy with what I did, rather than thinking, oh man, I could be faster than this. Because I will think that, and it will get to me probably worse than it's getting to you. So, but yeah, I reasonably know how to avoid my own getting in my own head. Not always, but sometimes at least. I'm better than I was, so there's that.
Well, I tell you, when I operated my league, I had that moment where it was like, oh, I'm not good enough. I had that right before I quit. I was like getting my butt kicked. I was running like 30th every week in a league. And I was like, oof, this is rough. And I remember I got coaching done ahead of one of our big races. And then I promptly DNQ'd for that race. And I was like, oh, this is real bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, was that like essentially a single split of a league? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as any league grows and becomes more successful, it's just, the level's just going to go up and up.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at Track.eu, you know, we have the VTuber League, and we introduced a GT3 league for everyone alongside it, but that was had less people in it. So we'd have people join the Discord, ask to join the VTuber league, not really understanding what it was because it had more people, right? And the open to everyone was kind of unpopular, to the point where even I have technically a race winner in that series. But now, like, the odd actual ACC esports person pops into that league because it's grown so much. It runs at capacity and it attracts fast drivers, and because as it's just ballooned over time, right? And that was the endurance league me and Lucas used to do. He just got to the point, you know, it's a well-organized, great league, but I just can't run it because it's not fun anymore. I'm enjoying Virtual Oval still. There's some really strong people in that, and I will have bad finishes in it, but I kind of like the fact that it's versus NIS is probably a cleaner experience, honestly.
Yeah, it is, because you can penalize people in that. Like, I like racing NIS because it is nameless gray faces. I don't associate with these people. I don't talk to these people unless they wreck me in a practice at Martinsville, and then they make a point of making a point of... Anyways, like, that they are just people. So I don't have to, you know, I don't have to get roped up in the drama or anything, and I can just go out and race for the most part. And they're gonna be near my skill, theoretically. But, you know, you go through cold streaks and hot streaks. That's just how it is. It's like any stick and ball sport where, you know, like, oh, they're having, like, a great hitter's gonna have a hitting slump at some point where they're batting like 172, and then you're like, what's wrong with his swing? Why is he not driving the ball to the outfield or whatever? It's the same thing.
And he mentioned, like, how, you know, it may feel to, like, do coaching or practice or whatever and then just run the same position, but, like, with how iRating works, that's probably going to happen, right? Because you're just going to go up a split and run 30th again, and it's like...
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why, like, the West Coast swing for me in NIS was demoralizing, because I finished top 10 in Daytona and Atlanta. So it inflated that, and then we went to COTA, which is not a good racetrack for me. I'm not good at Circuit of the Americas. And then we got to Phoenix, where some dumb luck happened, but even before that, I was running like dog shit. And then at Vegas, I was running like terribly. Yeah. So, like, the fact that Homestead and Martinsville ended with finishes in the top 20 is encouraging, honestly, at this point. We'll get back to the top 10s eventually, but, like, you know, the boba place is calling, wondering where the fuck I've been. But
That's how I've approached my sports car racing, at least in the last few seasons, that way, and I've lost like 1,000 iRating, but like I want my sports car iRating to be the ability that I have without practice, not the ability that I have with tons of practice.
Yeah.
Because then I'll hop in and, you know,
And that's the expectation.
yeah, if I hop in and I'm car 5 and I run around about 5th, then the system is working, actually. Like that's absolutely fine. And am I not as good as before? Well, technically yes, I'd definitely be slower if I haven't practiced or anything, but like
Yeah.
I'm also not tanking. Like this is just how I run if I don't practice. And I feel like if I practice, I don't gain a lot. I gain consistency more than anything. Comfort. I feel like after like I think I'm a pretty efficient practicer, but I just can't gain that much from it anyway. Like if I do 10 laps of a car that I at least know somewhat already and a track I know already, if I do 10 laps, I probably know whereabouts I'm going to be even with more practice. I could definitely find more if I keep going a little bit, but often I've kind of, like I'm there or thereabouts with 10, it's diminishing returns after that. So.
You mean like the Porsche GT3 car at Watkins Glen?
I mean, I did a bit of practice of this. You saw me practicing the other day, but
yeah, I did see you.
I ran like almost a stint on Thursday, and then a handful of like quality. Car on the right there. Yep.
Not a good time to break it loose going into the
yeah, break it loose, and then you see a car off. Like
I missed my spot, and then by the time I recognized it, I jammed it, and then I realized that there was a car off, which. Yeah. Okay, we're fine.
If it doesn't rain, it pours.
Hey Lane, we're racing. We had some damage on lap 1. Reska said the car was fine, but I wanted it fixed. So I got it fixed. And we're running 27th. And we're having fun. That's what it is at the end of the day. We mostly run these just to fucking have fun and hang out, so. Rear end's getting light. We're gonna turn up that TC a little bit now.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Yeah, that's 6, so just turn back down to 5.
Cool.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Saturday. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the Porsche. Like, I have so much time with this car now, I recognize that, okay, the front end's getting light. And that means that the rear is going to start penduluming a little bit when you're getting in the corner if you're not stabilizing it. So you got to be careful with it. In fact, there you go. The front end's getting light. There's no grip at the front, so it drifted out wide. A lot of understeer. So it's a lot of... It's like any car, though. You have to do reps with it. You just have to keep driving it to figure it out. I still want to give the Acura a shot at some point. I'd still like to drive that. Acura would be cool.
I would suggest we do one in that if you wanted, but then if you're gonna update the car anyway, I feel like.
Oh no, I don't mind. It would be an excuse to update, like to paint it.
Fair.
It'd be an excuse to paint it. So if we want to do it, we could do the next one in the Acura. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with it. I don't know about you, but
I don't even own it yet, so.
You don't even own it. Okay.
No strong opinion one way or another.
Okay. Tell my children. Tell them I said hello.
I appreciate that you got the reference.
Finally, the battle between good and neutral will be taking place. I'm Zap Brannigan. You know, that character was written for Phil Hartman. and Phil Hartman died.
Oh.
Yeah, murdered by his wife,
Oh shit.
perhaps. We don't know yet.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. Allegedly. But yeah, but the role of Zap Brannigan was supposed to be written for Phil Hartman, who played Lionel Hutz on The Simpsons, right? So, and also most famously was the voice of Blasto, the PlayStation 1 video game that everybody remembers fondly, right? Everybody, Blasto.
Is that real?
Everybody remember that?
Is that real? Like Bluey the video
That is a
game?
real fact. Yeah, yes, it was. Yes. Wipers going. Is it raining? No, it's not.
Probably just got dirt.
It was just dirt.
Yeah. I kind of, that's why I have auto wiper off, honestly, because I find auto wiping for dirt super distracting. I really hate it.
I don't mind it.
I don't know
I
why
find
it
the
always
dirt
distracts
distracting,
me.
so I don't mind it.
Well, yeah, but then I have the toggle wiper anyway, so I just wipe it myself.
Yup. Those are headlights facing me.
I've seen
That
that
will be
before.
a spot. That will be a spot at some point. A deer in those. Oh dear. I pull a Juan Pablo Montoya. A deer. Oh dear. Seen this one before. It's a classic. What are you talking about? It's a new episode. I still remember one radio show I used to listen to back in the day. They're mad problematic now, so I'm not even going to name it. They had a show storyline where two of the interns were obsessed with Back to the Future, and they just kept quoting Back to the Future and everything. And they finally got Robert Zemeckis, who wrote Back to the Future, on the show. And the one host was obsessed with just asking him questions about the movie Used Cars, which he also wrote like 7 years prior. So the whole time they're all like, so how was Michael J. Fox? And he's like, no. How was the set on Used Cars? Like, was that a real car lot that you used? Or was that...
So weird.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Hey, this might be my fastest lap tonight.
Nice.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't you? Well, that's 46.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's your fastest because I have the fastest.
Yeah,
But,
you have the fastest. Woot, woot. Scoreboard.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that was your first 46, so yeah.
Okay, all right.
Nice lap. Oh no, you did the 46 earlier, but that is your fastest.
Oh, okay. That's a... Yep, okay. Yep. Thank you.
I mean, it was coming. There were a handful of flashes to signify their...
oh, were they flashing? I didn't even see it.
For like half a laugh earlier, yeah.
Oh, okay.
During your story about the radio show, they were in reportable range of amount of flashes, honestly. So
I should tell you how much I pay attention to flashes sometimes.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, that's how I operate. Okay, that was close. You go right ahead, Mr. McLaren. Yep, that's right. That's what I was going to say.
Mr. Claren.
Mr. Claren. I was dealing with a guy at work this week whose name was McDonald. Like his first name was McDonald.
First name?
First name was McDonald.
That's very confusing.
And everybody called him like Mac for short, but I was like, how you doing, McDonald? The whole time.
Oh dear.
He was a pastor at a church.
Interesting.
We shook hands. I can't believe he didn't burn up when I did. Hey, we're doing shit here. The P25 again.
Neat.
Come on, Goots. Come on, Goots. Come on, Goots. Yeah, Goots. There was a guy in the league that I used to race called Chris Gutierrez. And we used to be like, yeah, Goots. like how Yankees fans would be like, yeah, Jeets about Derek Jeter. So when I saw Gutierrez, I'm like, yeah, Goots.
Go Goots.
Go Goots. He was notoriously aggressive. Like, notoriously aggressive. All right, I'm gonna say the Goot story. I probably shouldn't, but there's a funny Goot story where we had to reset a server because the race got fucked up. So I had to take the qualifying results from one server and put it in the other server. And I was setting them all up, and so before you know how you can make a grid, right? And it'll always be that grid. Well, in between what was supposed to be the regular race session and the race session that had to be reset up, Goots got a week suspension from iRacing. And so we ended up like getting to the server and everybody's like, okay, I'm waiting on Goots because I'm not going to fuck him over here so that he can run in this race. So where's Goots? Goots is nowhere to be found. And finally, somebody keys the mic and is like, yeah, we're on a TeamSpeak call with him. He's suspended for a week. And I was like, he made us wait 10 minutes to tell me that he's suspended? So we suspended him another week. So we got 2 weeks suspension. One from iRacing and then one from the league. I mentioned I was an asshole earlier in my life. And that was one of the stories where I was an asshole. This this car behind us is kind of reeling us in a little bit.
It's fine.
Pretty quick, but I think we might be okay. We got 10 laps left on fuel. Pretty uneventful stint after all. So far, knock on wood, there's still 10 laps left, but I just want a consistent stint, which is something I feel like I haven't had with Mirai yet. So
I mean, this is one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I want one of these. So
a quiet one.
Like Sebring was kind of rough. So going back to our practice discussion. I wish I practiced more for Sebring.
Yeah.
But life was kind of crazy that week, and I really didn't get a chance to do that. That's the other thing too, is like you gotta prioritize your life balance too.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, I mean this is a video game at the end of the day. And...
yeah, like you don't want to be married to the craft. I was married to the craft for 9 years, running a league in it. Like I don't want to do that anymore. But
see, the thing is that's thankless.
That is
what we do now is not necessarily thankless.
No. But like thankless, yeah, because like you're an admin too. You've seen it. Like nobody thinks about all the hard work that goes into promoting and getting shit together and getting rule books like for all the cool shit like, oh, here's this new video, here's this new social graphic or anything like that when you run a league. Nobody sees here's me going through the rule book again. Here's me updating it with the new rules. Here's me, checking to make sure that everything's accurate on it. Here's me sending out league invites. Like, that's not sexy at all. Like,
they don't know how me and the other stewards would hijack a staff meeting and talk for 45 minutes about one singular 2-car incident in the chase at Bathurst to decide whether it was a +5 or a +10 second penalty.
Yeah, that shit
Waste of
happens.
time, honestly. But
We used to
we want
do.
to get it right. We gotta get it right. We want to get it
Yeah.
right.
We used to do our reviews post race in our league, which that led to late nights when it was shit that we just didn't agree on. We would have fucking like our races would end at about 10:30. By the way, thank you Virtually Fun Gaming for the follow. I didn't want to ignore that. Thanks for following. Appreciate
Also, Ruby, you never added to that headache. You're absolutely fine.
it. Like I remember we would finish up at 10:30. If we had a bad league night, it would go to 11. And I insisted on doing all my post race same night. It was toxic trait, but I did it. Social graphic would go up. Top 10 or top 5 graphic would go up, or not top 5 graphic, but a top 5 recap tweet would go up. Then I'd retweet everybody who plugged the league and didn't cuss in their tweet because I was a saint. I wanted my brand to not promote cussing in case we got a brand or something, even though now my brand is I'm pretty and I cuss too much. And do all that, update the points, update the penalties or anything. Back in the day, having to adjust the results in case there was a penalty, and we didn't have any good like tools to manipulate the results because this was before Dan Lisa. So we were using Race Points Manager, so I had to go in to the HTML of the iRacing export and edit the HTML to trick it into exporting correctly. And then before I know it, it's like midnight, and I gotta be up at 7 a.m. for work the next day. Like, it's like thankless. You gotta shower in and all that shit. It's a lot of work. People don't realize how much damn work running a league is. And I would do that like twice a week, sometimes 3. We got up to 4 at one point, but luckily the 4th league was pretty hands off for me. But yeah, it was holy fuck. Every week for 9 years, pretty much.
Jeez.
I got cancer treatment and still did it. Like,
oh my god.
that was wild. That was like the first year I was in to running a league. It's like, hey, you're sick. Hey, you're gonna keep doing this thing because you're crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah, I remember when I was done running that league. Sorry if this is bumming anybody out. I'll change the subject, but I remember when I quit running that league. I sat at home, and you know how much of a drive I have to do things, right?
Yeah.
I sat at home and I'm like, what do I do now? What's free time? I don't know free time.
Yeah.
Like, I literally sat there for most of 2021 going, what's a casual hang? Because like I was so invested every day, like Christmases, birthdays, every moment of every day was me thinking about this damn sim racing league. And by the end, I was so toxic and so burnt out. And now I like to think I'm a little bit better. So how many laps till I pit?
7.
7, okay. Should see some of Sam's IRL posts. I do think I follow Samantha Tan on maybe Instagram, I think.
I think she's on Instagram, yeah.
Her fashion sense is on point. I will say that. As someone who appreciates fashion, her fashion is on point. I need to really make my fake watch brand into like a fake clothing brand and just really run with it in that aspect. I need to like really, because like I did paint a Porsche. That's all Lauren Madison, which is my fake luxury watch brand. If you don't know, I have fake sponsors because I'm not good enough for real sponsors yet. And it's like very Gucci. Like it's like gold with like flat black with metallic chrome gold. But it's kind of busy, but I don't know. But I really should do more with that because that could be a lot of fun. And yes, it would be like a eat the rich type brand, but guess what? That's how I am. I'm a material girl. Okay. They should make a song about that.
They might have already done one, you know.
They might have. I don't know. They might have. Car feels fast on this lap.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to come in here with a good lap. Here we go. Coming to the line. Here we go. New fastest lap for D.
46.6.
It was faster than the last lap, which was also a 46.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
38.7, nice. Match the WAS conditions. I get. What did I do, Ruby? I assume you saw that. If you were comparing, I can't even remember what I said now. And it was end of stint anyway. In fact, my fastest lap was actually a in lap that I didn't pit on because I wanted to finish it. It was like very green on the delta. I thought it was dog shit. I've never really seen you drive it though, Ruby. I wonder if a song like that would relate to the world that the Material Girl lives in and whether it's also material. It might if it exists.
if it did, it probably would. I bet it would go something like, you know, like living material world and girl material. I like money.
I like money.
Hello, yes, I like money.
9.5. I'm not too far.
I didn't know I
from
had a
you,
Mr. Krabs in me. All right. Kind of just fork to do, but I do have a Mr. Krabs, apparently. Hello, yes, I like money.
Oh my god. You have a lot of
pretty
voice
good.
in you, to be fair.
Yeah, well, that's... So, fun fact about me is that I'm one of them transgenders you hear about. And growing up I used to always do impressions. I didn't sing, I did impressions. And I think that's where I figured out like my pitch and everything on my voice. And that's why I'm able to kind of have a little bit of a voice that like works for that. Because like instead of like, oh, if you sing, you know how to use your voice. Well, with me, it was impressions. And I never thought me doing impressions in high school would lead to making my life easier down the road. But that's what happened. So
A lot of things are like that, though. Random skills you learn for some reason end up being useful in a completely different context anyway.
yep.
That's why just learning stuff is probably good regardless.
For sure.
I think one of the most useful takeaways from the IT college course I did, and this is coming from someone who works in the world of IT still, was the one graphics design part of it where we learned how to use the basics of Photoshop.
I had a college class that was straight up just the teacher using Classroom and a book. He got paid a good amount of money to do that. I aced that class because I was using Photoshop for about 5 years at that point, and it was like super easy. I was like, wow, you're really gonna make me... Okay, yeah, this is how the lasso tool works. Thank you. Appreciate it. Found him on Instagram this week, and I was like, do I add him? And I was like, nah, I never liked him. So I never did. I didn't add him. Like this week has been big on like, let's add people from my past, and it's been like, oh, you remember me? Cool. And then there's like follow requested, and then like an hour later seeing follow, and I'm like, oh, okay, you don't want to hang out, or you don't want to reconnect. Okay, fuck you too. Oh man, I'm on a heater, but I got a blue flag.
I can't hear them, so they're not that close yet.
Shit. Mistimed where the corner was.
Oops.
It's that darkness.
Yeah, I used to get that quite a lot, Ruby, with sort of cramp in weird positions, especially back when I was like using wheel stand under desk, because you know, no 2 days had a different seating position. I had the same seating position rather, so
That's
thankfully a lot
another thing
nicer with the rig, but yeah.
I don't have a rig. I use a desk. So that probably doesn't help things either because it's slightly different every time. But
And honestly, one of the most unexpected things for me on the rig is that my force feedback got better.
oh, really?
Yeah, because I think, you know, the wheel stand I had was rather shaky. I used it for like almost 10 years. Like, it probably was weaker than it was when I got it, and it's still just a wheel stand at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of, yeah, you got 3 laps, you're fine. A lot of like forces were being dissipated in the shuffling of the wheel stand, and as soon as it's on a rigid as hell aluminium profile rig, I get all the forces, and so everything felt detailed and stronger. It's like, I didn't expect this. Free wheel upgrade, nice. Also,
Nice.
hello, oh hey. Can you say hi to D for me? Hi D, apparently. I'm sure D can see the chat, but hello D anyway, from oh hey.
Okay, so some context. We have 2 friends named Roxy and Izzy. Izzy, you've probably raced Indy cars with. Isabel Matthews. They live together now. And Roxy will sometimes jump on our Discord calls and, you know, on her phone or whatever, and she'll be walking around the house or whatever. And I will say to Roxy, hey, Roxy, can you say hi to Izzy for me? And then she'll go, okay. Hey, Izzy, D says hi. And Izzy off mic will go, hello, hi. Like, and they had my friend Lara go over there like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, wow, Lara, can't believe it. You get to go say hi. You can ask Roxy to say hi to Izzy in person. So that's the context on that. I think they're all watching Rocket League this weekend. I think that's this weekend that they're doing the Rocket League thing. So they're going to go...
Is that an in-person esports thing?
Yeah, I guess there's like a esports thing with the Rocket League. You know, the soccer with cars.
I know the one.
You know, with the Rocket Cars League.
That's the one. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, they're in Birmingham. I don't know why they went all the way to Alabama for it, but they did. Damn it! She prefaced it. God damn it! Son of a bitch! She knows me too well. Ugh, damn.
I listed something like that to me the other day. He started saying something like, "This is the most realistic thing I've ever seen," talking about like in iRacing. And I was about to say even more realistic in real life, but then he said in the game. It's like, God damn it, you covered it all. Oh, here he is.
Oh, hello, Lith.
So I needed to share you something where iRacing is escaping into real life based on that discussion. I was actually just about to pop in and do this anyways. Check the pit wall, Reska.
Okay. What we got?
Let me know when I got a pit. I think it's next time by, right?
Next time, yeah. So not this
Okay,
lap.
thank you.
Hang on, I've fucked up here. What have I done? Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Where's
last lap of the
pit wall?
fuel run, and it is slippy.
Whose fault was it? Oh dear.
It never ends. It's now in real life. Whose fault was it?
We're gonna get
Who
some
caused this
racing
incident?
stewards in real life now.
Oh god.
You were talking about this. I was like, there's not a more perfect time for me to pop in than right now. Anyways, I've officially been on your stream. Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna go get a treat now. Like I need like a soda or something. I'll probably come back and check in on y'all after I'm done getting a treat.
Okay.
It's not a treat, actually. Okay, when I say a treat, I mean like a soda. It's not gonna be like an actual treat. It's gonna be like a soda.
Who wants a soda? He's gone.
No, it's called Who Wants a Boba.
Is it?
That's the name. Yeah, that is. Yeah. It's very different.
I wonder if my the damage we had made it actually more stable at the end, or rather just took away like front end grips, so it didn't have comparatively less rear end grip. Because yeah, I didn't really get that.
I think I was just driving aggressively.
Box.
Well, okay. Box this time, full service. Ooh. Wow, it is fucking deadly on the end of the run. Ooh. All right, remember, I got the TC at 6. We are... Oh, fuck, I sped. God damn it. I am so sorry.
It's
fuck.
fine.
I finally have a good stint, and I threw it away. God damn.
I mean, it's fine. It's 40 seconds doesn't make much difference where we are. So.
Can't believe it did that. Ugh.
I was tempted to warn you there, but because it's earlier than
I
you
even
think.
put the limiter on and everything. Ugh.
It's just so much slower than the corner, and you're already going quite slow because you've come through the corner, so it catches you out. It's not so bad. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're 2 laps down. Is whatever.
Yeah. Shout out Princess Tudoroki Craft 88 busy with school who just subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much.
They are a regular commenter on my YouTube channel.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe that's where they found me.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay. All right. Well, my apologies for that one.
It's whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna have an hour and 1 minute, so you're gonna have to save.
Challenge accepted.
I'm just glad I didn't bin the car this time.
Sebastian Fuck. Yes, Ruby. I saw his name earlier and didn't comment on it, but I've seen him around before, like loads, I swear. I'm like, how are you here? Can't even remember where I've seen him before though. Sebastian Fuck.
Oh no! Justin Haley had the D at Phoenix thing happen in practice today. The hood came flying up over his windshield. They forgot to fasten the hood.
My fellow rescue YouTube stream expat. Honestly, it's quite funny. I mean, I'm glad I have the YouTube stream so that if people choose to watch on there, they can, because people do. But the amount of people who will like send one message in the YouTube chat and they've just found me or something, and then their next message is in the Twitch chat. It's like, yep, figures. I wish YouTube streaming was just a bit better than it is. It's kind of annoying. D, you had a cleaner stint than me.
Yeah, by like 2 incidents. Well,
That's
I'm just glad I had
the incident points, D.
I know, but like I'm just really glad that I had just a normal ass stint apart from the speeding penalty at the end. But that's just a mental lapse here. But yeah, I'm happy with that stint. Very happy with it. Didn't wreck the car. Didn't spin the car. Didn't do anything with the car. And
streaming is fine on YouTube, just the chat. I'm not sure I agree, DDM, just because the latency is so bad, and it's there because they re-encode it, but they re-encode it and make the stream look worse unless you run it. I mean, yeah, in theory you could stream at a much higher bitrate, and then it probably doesn't look as bad. Probably ends up looking better than Twitch. But as it is, without a dual pre-C setup, I have to stream the same to both. And honestly, the Twitch stream always looks better than the YouTube. So, and you have to wait longer for it too. So, it's kind of a hard sell unless you prefer the platform or want to watch on TV or something. The app's probably better, but yeah, Solstice. It's high. Hello, Solstice, by the way. But if I could do it at high bitrate, it would look better. And with my issues earlier today with my, which is why I'm a PNG right now. I thought once again, like, I have enough spare parts that if I just buy like a cheap graphics card, and I'm thinking one that isn't a gaming one of the Nvidia, like, they used to call them quadros, right? Like there's some, I saw some like cheap ones.
Die hard. This is for like computing.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Like I saw like some £30 GPUs around that surely are enough to just run OBS and I guess VTuber Studio, hopefully. I mean, I'd have to check things. But, like, I have enough spare parts other than GPU that I could put together a PC and kind of tempted to. It's obviously quite a lot, but I don't know.
Let me Google this now. OBS.
Well, okay, not Quadro then. I can't remember the exact card. It probably didn't have Quadro in the name. I was just thinking of like Nvidia cards that aren't the gaming-oriented cards in general. Because there was something that I found that was like £30, and it was like probably
you need a
good
DirectX 10 compatible GPU.
I don't have a 970. Adaro has my 970. If I had that 970 back from Adaro, fuck, there you go, 7x. Got that. If I had that 970
My
back
lead
from
is
Adaro,
extending.
it would be fine. Yeah, I know. It's
Boy,
now.
it'll be bad if I get back in the car and I blow this incident lead.
I gotta watch this fuel anyway. I need 3 more minutes of fuel, which is doable. I'm gonna like save big style early stint, and then with low fuel I'm gonna like set fastest laps.
Yeah.
That's my plan for this hour.
Yeah, I basically built like a really strong computer and then I got into streaming.
Yeah, and then you
basically how it
realized it
works.
was shit again.
Well, honestly, all I need to do is just get a new GPU. Like, I have a 3060. That's fine. It does what I need it to do. I don't overextend it too much. Like like I ran Inzoi yesterday, and it runs Inzoi on high. Like, it's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
So like, I don't really need to do much more to the computer. The computer's fine.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
like,
mine is fine for most things. It's these big team races with like 60 teams.
Yeah.
It's always, special events obviously in particular, but this as well has destroyed it. Like, the IndyCar
Are
stuff's
you
like
drawing
fine.
60?
No, God no. I'm
No, I
running
was
pretty
gonna
low
say.
settings. Like, it's just too much data. Like, if I could turn down the the card data number that you type in.
Yeah.
If I turn that down considerably, all my issues probably go away, but then all the overlays break, so. And, that's such a first world problem, I know, but, like, I want to do this streaming things, I guess. So,
What's your CPU?
7800 X3D.
Oh, so you're on AM5.
I am. Which means my
Okay.
boot up times are like 5 years. I like how PC's got worse, like, every upgrade now. Like, they don't even get faster, they get slower.
Yeah, it's funny how that works. It's like SSDs, they boot up so quick, and then they don't boot up at all. Hey, Jojo! How's it going, friend?
Catch you later, Gosha, and hello, Jojo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, I don't know what to tell you. Unfortunately, being a sim racing VTuber means you either got to run a bunch of apps or shit's gonna lag.
Yeah.
One of the two. So, Like, folks, I'm not kidding you. For what I'm doing right now, see this? You see these hands moving? 4 programs. 4. Well, 3, actually. I launched a 4th. But, yeah. 1 to send the wheel data, 1 to animate where the arms position, and 1 to animate my head. It's stupid. Like the fact that we have 4 like I have to run 3 apps, and then when I'm hosting a non VTubing, like a non iRacing stream, I have to use a different viewer for the model because the VNAN is set up in a way that like I can't just change it really easily without almost accidentally breaking what works. So I'm afraid to mess with it. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. Oh, hey, it's Lith. Yep. 3D VTubing. This is what we signed up for. Looking down at my nails. Really pretty. How about nail wraps for the first time, chat? And let me tell you something. I will be purchasing more nail wraps. They're very pretty. Dynamic texture loading, that would be good. Lucas writes, I don't know what you have.
1.5 minutes? That's like
go.
crazy slow, is it not? Computer booting on an SSD, like 10 years ago, would be like 15 seconds.
Well, think about it. Everybody just keeps writing less effective code, or less efficient code, I should say.
Something about the DDR5
nobody cares
stuff.
anymore. Just throw hardware. Just throw hardware at it. That'll fix it. Like what the fuck are we doing? Like they just throw fucking hardware at it, and it's like, ah, yeah.
It's something about DDR5, and I don't know the details, and I'm sure DDR5 runs better than DDR4, like, once the computer's on, but, like, the boot times are just slow. I don't really get why. It can be improved, but then you're looking at RAM timings, and you shouldn't need to do that.
I have 3600 RAM. I can't time it to 3600 because it blue screens the computer. No bullshit.
I mean, I'm gonna rant about fucking PC parts. The fact that the advertised speed of the RAM is an overclocking thing technically, or undervolting, whatever it is now, and not just the speed it is when you put it in the motherboard, pisses me. It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, like I have way too much RAM. I have 64 gigabytes of DDR4 3600 RAM, and it can't run it at 30. Can't run it at 36. It's running at like 3200. I can't remember exactly, but it's not running at. It's not running at the timing that it's advertised at because it draws too much power. So I'm not about to overclock my RAM, which I can't even do because the fucking CPU is locked. This 5800 X3D I got, I can't fucking do that. Also, Lucas, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I got. I think that's exactly what I got running right now is 64 gigabyte of 3600 and running at 3200. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate PC parts right now. Like, I don't know, stuff's just seems to got more complicated in a way that no one really like. I totally get nerding out over PC components. I am kind of like that, not as much as other people. I certainly, I'm a computer guy. I have an interest in this, but when it all gets down to like all these RAM timings and stuff, and not just the speed we're talking about there, but there's more, isn't there? There's like latency and. Is it CLI and there's all these different numbers, and I guess to the point where surely this isn't even fun for the enthusiasts. Like, I don't know. It's only RAM as well. It's not even one of the cool parts. We're talking about
Yeah,
RAM.
boring part. Like I bought RGB RAM to make it cool, because otherwise it's not cool and the lights flash and go, ooh, fancy lights. I like computer with lights. Light computer. Fuck RGB. No, the computer does doot-doots. The computer does lights, and I like the lights. They're yellow right now.
Is that because you are D-Scope?
No,
Okay.
colon 3.
What?
Colon 3. I thought D wasn't good with computers. Yeah, D is not good with computers. I'm D-Ska. I'm very good at computers.
You probably hate things
I have
like
talked
RAM
about
timing.
RAM timings. I've talked about HDCP. I've talked about everything today. I know computers. D is a liar. D doesn't know shit about computers.
Yeah, manual
Anyways,
RAM timings. Like, I mean, fair play if you are interested enough to go and do that stuff, but my goodness, I feel like I shouldn't have to do any of this shit.
Like, I run everything Corsair. I'm a Corsair girly. So, I buy everything Corsair or Elgato, which is owned by Corsair.
Are you switching to Fnatic for your next wheel by chance?
I guess I am. So, like, yeah, because they bought Fnatic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, I just, I run everything through IQ because it's just easier to manage the RGB that way than running
Well, to be
any
fair,
sort of...
I don't think everything supports it yet, but I think I appeared in my Windows recently. Like, there's a Windows RGB controller now. So in theory, if
Really?
everything supports it, you don't need any third-party apps now. So that's maybe wishful thinking for the future, but like Microsoft actually put that in, so maybe one day.
Wow. Was
I
that
don't
an
think
11?
I think it's one of the builds of 11 added it. I don't know.
Do I upgrade to Windows 11?
You're
I'm
on
still
Windows 10.
Yeah.
You have until later this year, so
Okay, so I should probably do that, eh?
yes, it is unfortunate.
Okay.
That being said, the latest build of Windows 11 has like massive issues with iRacing, so I probably wouldn't upgrade to that. And that's like the one it will give you if you do it now, unless you acquire the older version. So probably leave it for now.
Okay.
But yeah, you should
Okay,
upgrade to Windows 11.
I won't
generally
upgrade
speaking.
the computer.
The computer.
I'll tell D not to upgrade computer.
Oh, so you share a computer?
No.
No, okay.
No, I have my own computer. It's a better computer than it. It has 128 gigs of RAM.
Oh, they died. That's a position.
Yeah. It also has a button that summons a pony.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, I'm very much not making it off fuel. Like, this is actually insane. I don't know why. I swear it wasn't as bad as the first. Like, this didn't look this bad the first stint, but maybe it did.
I'll be right back. I need to go pick up a package that arrived
Okay.
at my house.
Yeah.
It's not the same house as D. It's not the same one.
You live in a space house. Yeah, I just saw that, Ruby. Your elastomer just exploded, like, right now. Wait, who said Stu Pickles and why? Why is Stu Pickles coming? I can't scroll up. People are talking about Stu Pickles and it's not me. R.I.P. Stu Pickles. Why did you say Stu Pickles? R.I.P. Why is there I watched a great TikTok that was sent to me by Guy Shaw the chat. It was just like one of them things where it's like these two guys, they're standing out in public holding up, one of them's holding up a picture of Stu Pickles and the other one is holding up a sign saying oh, the Corvette guy was Stu. Okay. One of the guys holding up a picture of Stu Pickles, the other one's holding up a sign saying name this character to win $100. He's just like holding $100 or something. And people are coming up to them, they ask them questions, they're just silent, deadpan, you know. They're just waiting for the right, that's all they're doing. And they're being like secretly filmed from the side as people come up and ask. And you know, people don't know who it is, they have no idea. Someone like knew it was Rugrats and Googled it, but then like they got like Chucky's dad's name instead. They got it wrong after Googling it somehow. Someone said Rick and Morty. But anyway, the last guy comes up and he's like, he just looks at it like confused, like, you kidding me? Stu Pickles, and it just takes $100. And that would be me. If I see Stu Pickles for $100 somewhere, I would like, you kidding me? Stu Pickles. Easy, easy. I need like 2 liters more fuel every day. Not every day, but you know. I'm currently refueling 2 liters based on my last lap. So I need to save more. We are not going another lap down as well, so I definitely need this. I can't even like lose a lap to make it. Although, yeah, I probably won't anyway. I bet the leaders, honestly, I think people are probably 2-stopping this. Quite a few people are 2-stopping, I think. Sorry, 3-stopping. Not all of them, but I think some of them definitely are.
Well,
some people
bad news.
What's up?
I'm not going for dinner tonight.
Oh.
Yep, not happening tonight after all. That's okay. So, I'm gonna order something in, I guess. Oh, well.
I'm sure there'll be other plans.
Yeah, I'll be able to do what I need to do 3 times next week, so it's all good. Hi Pascal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it very much. Welcome aboard.
Did you just save fuel by being speedy? I mean, I was doing pretty good at Sebring. I think this is just too much to save. Like, I have...
Yeah.
This was too much and I've committed to it, so I just have to stick to it. But, like, it's not... This isn't the...
Yeah.
I mean, the whole...
It's a little much.
We've just fucked this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not making it on the lifts I'm doing, so I gotta do more. What does auto fuel say? Have it then, man. Have it. Oh, we're passing Stu for position. Stu Pickles.
His name is Stu Taylor.
Yes, Stu Pickles.
That's not... Okay. Well, at least I'll be having Swiss Chalet tonight.
Having
That's
what?
delicious. Swiss Chalet. It's
What is
rotisserie
that?
chicken.
Oh.
And it's delicious. It is always good to eat. Also, you know what? Thinking about it, a nice night home might not be the worst thing. I did have a kick-ass outfit planned. Oh well, whatever. I'll have to save that for Thursday.
Yeah, there'll be other times.
There will be other times.
I am more hungry than I thought I'd be.
I am very
ate
hungry.
earlier. Now I'm hungry.
I am very hungry. Oh, but pizza's good too. My local place does really good stuffed crust. Damn, what do I want? Probably gonna be. Whatever.
That was the first lap where I was good on fuel, based on that one lap. It was a 46.9. That's not too bad, actually. This is the second stream in a row where we're going to talk about the song about the combination fast food restaurants. Well, second stream of mine, I should clarify. Because that came up last night.
What are the chances?
KFC is good here, I'd say. Like, I mean, as good as fast food is, but like, it's good.
I don't like KFC. KFC's too greasy here. I don't like it.
I assume it's less greasy here, but
Must be.
it's still like pretty greasy, but then also,
Yeah.
so is like fast food, so.
Yeah, I don't like the KFC. I like Popeye's chicken. That's my personal favorite chicken. Popeye's is fantastic.
Ooh.
Oh!
Okay, I didn't touch that. I just got close to it.
No, I'm pretty sure you hit it.
I didn't get a 0x, so
You hit it really hard.
nah. It might be netcode Reska.
I don't know, but you hit it pretty good. I don't know. I think you hit it really hard.
Hoppies. Oh, a yes. Hop a yes. Kind of wish I had someone just like in front of me for
Position.
drafting. Well, not even that, just drafting off them if I was like a bit quicker than them, but I'm not going very quick trying to save, so. These lifts are crazy now. This is just stupid. I think we still gain a couple spots to win this because the two ahead need to pit. At least the one ahead, I think we beat if they pit again. Because they're close now. But it still works out. But my goodness, these lifts are stupid. The real lifting simulator, ARCA drivers would have other things to say about that. if you lift you don't go fast. Very true.
Yeah.
But you do make the fuel number. On that last lap, if I do that every single time, I'll finish with 0.05 liters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do that.
This is how tight this is. Oh dear. iRacing needs to re-enable clutch coasting in this car for me so I can make the fuel number, please.
For you, though, right?
Huh?
Just for you, though, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, surely it's less work if it's just me. Like, I'm one person. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's like hundreds of thousands of people on iRacing. They don't need to do it for all of them. Jeez.
Yeah, just you.
I want to make more work for them. Oops. My foot slipped off the throttle there. That's never happened before.
Oh, that's not good.
I think I'm just like scared to touch the throttle too much now, so
Oh, now you're scared.
my foot is like trying to get away from it. I am kind of like, it sounds stupid, but I'm basically only using my like I have kind of, yeah, this is a weird position. I have like the ball of my foot and the big toe on the pedal, and the rest of it's just off to the side. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I'm doing that. Do I always do that? I might always do that without even thinking about it. I don't know. Spit in the tank. Will my saliva actually be potent enough to power the thing though? Does it work like that? Twice. Oi, mate, it's twice.
Wires. Why are you speaking in a German accent?
Was that meant to be German? Or did that sound
I
like
guess
German?
That sounded very German to me. Actually, I don't think it's German.
Oi, mate.
Boy, mate, me holding.
Gotta put 4 fresh tires on the core. Hello, Mia.
Hello. Hello, Mia.
Move over.
How much more we got left? 31 minutes. Hopefully we can get that ironed out.
What? Get what ironed out?
The fuel number. We can get
Ah,
ironed
yeah.
out.
I have to carry on doing this, but yeah.
Yep.
I can make it.
Okay. You think you can make it? We'll try and make it.
It has to be worth it. Yeah, but it's too late, Ruby. Though, like, I don't gain the time back that I lost at the start of the stint by pitting right. So I feel like I'm stuck with the strat. It probably wasn't the right choice. I'm not gonna lie. But what kind of GT3 car can't do 1 hour, 1 minute on fuel? That's kind of crazy. I know Glen is like a lot of on throttle, but yeah, so is Daytona, Le Mans, you know. Honestly, I mean, you know, we're what, 24th. I'm kind of enjoying a ridiculous fuel save attempt because I'd probably just be lapping if I was gonna pit, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Welcome back to YouTube, Red Hat. I don't know who you were in the Twitch chat now, but yeah, welcome back. I am the Ford GTE team in the 2016 Rolex 24 at Daytona, where they were like so far down because they had issues in what was their first race, and then they decided to just do like loads of fuel saving for whatever the fuck reason, and then they won Laguna Seca because they knew how good they were at it.
Yeah. Maybe.
I told a colleague at work that randomly the other day.
Jeez, you did?
Or me?
You told him about it?
Yeah, because he was saying about how he had a Ford, or he was gonna buy a Ford Fiesta, because he's like he's learning to drive and he's gonna get his first car or something. And I can't remember why. I don't know, I'm into like motor racing and stuff. Sim racing was.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, you're gonna get a Ford GT, and then I ended up like just like launching into an explanation of how just like we joke a lot, so it wasn't like I was randomly unloading information on someone who didn't care at all. It was just like, this will be funny if I do this, and he will find it funny. But yes, I sent him a link to a highlight video of Laguna Seca IMSA race in 2016 over Microsoft Teams.
Over Teams?
Yes.
Jeez.
There's a lot more dumber shit than that in our Microsoft Teams DMs.
Oh, I imagine there definitely is.
I should stop talking about Microsoft Teams. My fuel usage has gone the wrong way. Oh, we have fuel bop in this? Surely not.
That's
Or do you just mean iRacing's bop in general? Yeah, this is a 100-liter tank here. But I don't know, yeah. I guess, is that just what iRacing always has? iRacing bop, okay. Yeah, I can't just engine map. Is it true that GT3s in real life can't do that at all anymore? Or is that like a series specific thing? I don't really...
I think that's a series specific thing.
I'm gonna assume IMSA does it, therefore iRacing does it.
Yeah,
that's
if it's
annoying.
not IMSA, then they don't do it. Yeah.
Even though they have GT3s racing outside of IMSA.
Yes. But no, but yes.
Yeah, we've gone down the order red hand. It was just that damage repair, really. And then now I'm just driving slow anyway, so... not ideal.
It just be like that. But, hey, we're making the best of it. We were damaged right from the start, right? So... I mean, you said it drove fine. I was just the one who wanted to...
Yeah, if you want to play it safe, it's fine. I think you probably would have been fine, to be honest, but who knows.
Yeah. Just being a diva, I guess.
Like, if you'd gone out and crashed, I would have felt pretty bad. So, better safe than sorry.
Oh yeah, and the stop go too, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that as well.
Yep.
So yeah, 3 to 3.5 minutes of time from the damage, and then 40 seconds from that. And then now I'm just driving like Well, I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm 2 seconds off the pace, but I probably would only be 1 second off the pace if I was all out anyway. So it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, if we fuel save from the start and did, you know, clean 1 hour stints, that is the strat. That is the winning strat of this race. They will be doing 2 stops on the hour mark each time. But I came out of the pits with, even with the stop and hold, I came out with 1 hour 1 minute, and it's just a bit too much, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. I honestly really don't think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, my last few laps have not been good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it though. It's
You're gonna make it?
You know, I think they got people behind me, and it's like I don't want to lift off as early as I have been because, like, it's too early. And then they're gonna run into me, so I need to get them by me, honestly. But they only really catch me when I lift, so it's kind of annoying.
Don't feel so bad. My dinner plans got canceled too, so it is what it is. Said I'm gonna eat at home, which doesn't get me out in public.
I forgot I can, like, I'm gonna touch the brake pedal when I lift, so they see brake lights.
Yeah.
This is logical.
That's what I do. I just drag the brake slightly, and then they kind of get it. See ya, Kohai. Thanks for popping in.
Catch you later, Kohai. Yeah, he caused his own pissness because he went he had a bit of a run outside the outer loop and then went outside of me, and then I actually fuel saved because I thought he'd then obviously be on my outside, but then he lifted to let me have the inside and I'm fuel saving, and so we're both going super slow into the corner, and it's like, if you want to pass me, you send it down the inside. Like, it's easier there. And he's noticed me lifting so many corners. Like, he's been behind me a while, so it's like, you know where to get me. That last lap was good on fuel, by 0.05 liters. That is spluttering territory, though, to be honest. Very much so. I just need to have it moving out of the final corner and I make it, so it's fine.
Well, he'd be mad too because Morton is a salt company. That'd make me mad too. Maybe he's like hair to the like the, what if he's hair to like the Morton Salt franchise?
That would make sense.
We ever think about that, everybody? Look, y'all, there's 20 minutes left. I ain't got nothing. I'm hungry, okay? Like, I am doing my best.
We are getting a position, though.
Oh, 23rd! Let's go! We're gonna win the race! If everybody else wrecked out right now, we'd win the race.
That might be true.
That might be true.
Some say.
Sorry, I disappeared for ages. Uninstalled the NVIDIA drivers. Didn't know that was a thing. I have never not used NVIDIA GPUs before, and that maybe seems to have stopped it crashing when joining intensive iRacing sessions, but TBH, I am probably just going to buy a whole new PC to build around this GPU, given the CPU is by far the limiting factor anyway.
You uninstalled the NVIDIA drivers and reinstalled them, I assume? But... yeah, weird. Prince of Salt.
Interesting. .8 on that one.
What's that?
In gallons. It was 0.8 gallons. I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
I don't speak liters. Except for when I have to speak liters in life.
Bad line.
Be aware that you're extending the pit stop window, according to Dre, who yells at it every fucking time.
I am trying very hard to extend the pit stop window.
Please do, if you can.
I'm going to eliminate the pit stop window.
You're gonna eliminate it? You're gonna like take it out back and shoot it? Oh my god, Reska, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but then we won't need to stop again. I'm thinking about the race.
Right,
Steve.
yeah.
Everything for the race.
Actually, that's a better idea. Yeah, actually, if we could just make it home, yeah.
Hello, Jordan on YouTube. Watting
Hello,
of
Jordan
Glen.
YouTube. Hello, Jordan YouTube.
Jordan YouTube.
Jordan YouTube. That's his name, Jordan YouTube.
Some say it is.
Definitely is.
I actually caught back up to the salt guy, and maybe I can draft off him now. I just joined D and Reska as a spectator to test it because it's high car count. Get away from me! Who said that you could get me around me? Get away! Go! Ah! Damn, we're being stream
I'm being
sniped.
followed. This is why I carry a weapon on my keys. I actually thought about that. I might need a baton or something. I remember this one girl I was in high school with. She had like a metal like baton on her fucking keys that she could swing at somebody if they tried to assault her. Should probably get that. Oh well, I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. It's not that important.
Is that in the car next to Reska? Did you look at the dash and see my alarming fuel numbers? Just kidding, it wouldn't show you that because of cheating reasons. I think. Hello, Failing Sideways on YouTube. We are trying to go, but I cannot go because of fuel. Wow, I was like 2 liters. Good that lap. Ah, so good having someone in front of me.
Fairly YouTube Sideways. Oh, Jordan's here.
Hello,
Jordan.
Hello, Discord.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Kyoso.
Mr. Kyoso.
Full saving.
Trying to.
Are you trying to do what I did at Searing?
I need to do better than that. This is a ridiculous fuel save. This is stupid.
I feel I might have to do the same tomorrow. I might.
Nah, okay, well, for tomorrow, make just all 3 stints that you guys do, just fuel save to at least 1 hour on each. Like, do it from the start, not in the last stint like we've done, because it's not the way to go. You can definitely make 3 1-hour stints, but trying to do longer than an hour at the end, because you fucked up earlier, is not good, so... Yeah, think about that if you can work that into your practice for the event.
Practice? Who said I was practicing? I just sent Zol to set up. This is what we're racing.
Were you driving in the end?
Corvette.
Ah, well, earlier you said you didn't know.
Oh,
So.
Corvette.
At the car I know, with a setup shop I know how to drive it. Setups.
Well, I
Run
guess
the
it
track
adds
I
up.
have sort of.
Makes sense.
The only thing that I really don't know is how well my teammate drives as part of a team.
Mm-hmm. Well, just do what you can, right? So.
I'll be the
That's
worst
all
one
you
to
can do.
use.
Hey, that's good to hear. Fading sideways. Got 2 wins today. I don't
Got
know.
2 wins today? That's awesome.
That's pretty Pogarinos.
They thank us and other content creators who gave them the confidence to try iRacing.
Oh, well, congrats. I didn't really do anything, but thank you.
I feel like sometimes what happens on my stream doesn't necessarily sell iRacing as like a fun or I don't know, but I'm glad the fun can indeed be seen from it. I know Riley started to get back into iRacing because
Yeah, they
of
got
like
out of it
mine and
for a
other
bit,
streams. Yeah, I think they took a break. And then they
Plus,
saw
it's
me
just
and
too
other
good.
people, and then just sort of, oh hell yeah, let's give it another go, and it is enjoying it. So
Yeah, that's
good
good.
with a
Sometimes
stop.
all you need to do is just take a break, honestly.
yeah,
Okay.
I actually did take a sim racing break once, which probably sounds weird to those who know me now that I ever stopped for more than a day. But
Mhm.
it was after that when I stopped doing that league I mentioned earlier. I took a break and I was getting into a Pokemon. It was like Sword and Shield just came out on the Switch, and I was getting into Pokemon for the first time, and I was like watching a lot of YouTubers who did like competitive
Really?
Pokemon battles and stuff, and yeah, it's like I kind of want to do some of this. That's a crazy world though. You gotta like know a million numbers in your head, like more than sim racing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I could never be good at competitive Pokemon. However, I find it rather interesting.
Oh yeah, it is interesting when it, like, how much you have. Like, I gotta remember that the speed rating on this one is like
Yeah.
this, and
It's all about speed.
that's right.
But then COVID happened, and
Oh,
shock horror. Before the end of the next season of that league, I was drafted in to like replace people and shit. So
You were drafted in like it was a war.
I mean, have you ever seen sim racing, Jordan? It's the trenches out there. No. But yeah,
By the way,
we
I'm
had a
not,
bunch of cars, and some people were like pulling out and stuff. So I ended up hopping in. But that was more casual because it was like a lower division car, and I was like almost mentoring some of the newer guys. So that was actually a bit more enjoyable. So
This
that was
man
okay.
came out of retirement.
I was
He
the
came
plot
back.
of Driven and F1.
yeah. F1 is basically the same movie as Driven. Raska, would you play singles or doubles?
Doubles because that's VGC.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about tennis or badminton.
I had to actually think for a moment, even though we just talked about it, because I'm so out of that world now that I just don't even remember. But yes, doubles. I did do a singles league, though, because a friend of mine who I knew, well, a friend of a friend, his friend was organizing one for their friend group. So I, like, tagged into this, like, little friend group's Pokemon singles tournament. And I actually got a one, you did 3 games against each person and one person each week. And I got a win against the league organizer, who was like pretty good, and he actually had a YouTube channel and stuff. It wasn't that big or anything, but he had one, and he was really into it. And I actually got 1 win out of 3 on him, and it's like, god damn, like I'm not that bad. But I wasn't
when I quit running the league that I ran, I got into Flight Simulator.
Oh no, not another one.
And
You'll be the first.
well, no, honestly, no. and now I associate Flight Simulator with when I was depressed. So now I can't play Flight Simulator anymore.
If I had a nickel for every time I've had a teammate become a flight sim person, I would have 2 nickels.
Oh shit.
It's not much, but it's strange it happened twice.
Um,
In fact,
But
I
yeah.
have 3 nickels, because including you as well.
yeah, because I got into that, and then now I associate, like, there's nothing wrong with Flight Sim. I think it's great if you're into it. That's cool. Like, but like with me, like now I can't even, like, the new Flight Simulator 2024 came out. I didn't even buy it. I didn't even look at it because it was like, well, no, because I associate it with like when I was stupid depressed. Because like it was a way for me to just sit there, and once I was at cruise, I was like, now all I can do is think, and like that was bad. Because like I would do commercial flights, like I would do like flying like an A320, because that's what I enjoyed to do, and yeah, I just got to the point where I was like, oh, this is like making me think about things.
You know how I did the funny SpongeBob, or was it, no, the fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz joke?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that someone in chat, a very certain someone who know who they are, is one of the 2 people I was referencing. Hardy, hardy, hard.
But yeah, I don't. I have things that I do outside of streaming. I wanted Inzoi to be that. I actually bought Inzoi and I was playing it last night, and I gotta be honest, that game's just boring.
Is it like
Once you
too realistic, basically?
No,
or-
it's just like, maybe I need to fuck with it more, but like I was playing it, and maybe I'll play it after we're done streaming tonight and we can watch it, but it's just like nothing happens. Like there's not a lot of like chaos agent to it. It's really well made. It reminds me a lot of The Sims 3, which is a good thing.
It's got a
but
seamless
it's kinda-
neighborhood, like Sims 3.
Yeah, it
has,
is.
That's pretty
Yeah.
big.
It's pretty awesome. Maybe I need to move to a different city and do stuff otherwise, but I found it kind of boring. But you know, then there's the whole, he uses generative AI and all that stuff, and people are up in arms about that. But it's just kind of boring. It's in early access, so it'll get stuff added to it to make it better. But it is what it is. It's, the character creator is amazing. The spaces you can make are amazing too. But like, meh. Might play WWE 2K25 tonight. That's another game that I kind of play off stream. I'd like to play that on stream, but I don't know how I would do it. I could play the single player mode on stream. That might be fun, but it might also be fun to just make a fantasy wrestling show and do that on stream. Maybe people would be interested in that. I want to do more not iRacing stuff, because like during the winter I really enjoyed doing not iRacing. And I want
Would you like a suggestion for a game
what is
series you
that?
could play?
What is that?
Metal Gear Solid.
I mean, I know how the story goes in those games. Like, I've played them, so
I
and
you said
if
you
I
hadn't played them.
I've watched the story to them. I've watched
Yeah.
the Metal Gear Scanlan playthroughs on Giant Bomb. So like I kind of already know how the plot goes and everything. So like, I don't know if I want to go back to it. But I'm trying to find some sort of hook. Maybe MLB The Show. Maybe we get into baseball. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I do like having a not iRacing night of stream though. And with my schedule kind of opening up in April, I'd like to do it again. So, yeah. If you have any suggestions of that kind of stuff, we could maybe do. Well, I haven't done Dia's Late to Game Pass in a while. I haven't done a sports in a bit.
Sports.
Sports. but I like to do WWE actually. WWE 2K25 would be fun. I've thought about doing this roster where I literally take everybody, I make them all free agents, I delete every show, and then there's a draft. I think that would be cool. And then make new shows instead of Raw and SmackDown. It's like, I don't know, DCW or something. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out.
Your overlay, Ruska, is lying.
What?
It says you're on a weapon 99.
Yeah, we are.
We are not.
We're
though,
not.
no.
Leader is on
Yeah,
99.
Yeah, the overlay
I
will
was-
show the overall laps of
Leader.
the race. Yeah.
I see myself, but you're on lap 96 because I joined the
Yes.
session.
Yeah. Also, you
I
joined the
wish
show.
you
Stop
could
following me.
I'm not following you. I'm following Ruska.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But this car has D on it.
No. Come
No,
on.
I'm. What can I say? I'm a collector. I'm waiting for a bumper to fall off the car so I can put it on my wall.
Okay, AO Racing's gonna tweet about you, telling you not to do that.
Fuck AO Racing.
Exactly, that's right. But that's a copyright. You can't say that about AO Racing. Can't do that. All our liveries are copyrighted. WWD, Brawn, and Slap Up. Those are terrible names, but I like the idea of... So, the idea I had in mind for wrestling fans out there, again, apologies if you're not a wrestling fan, you're going to have to bear with me for just 2 seconds. I don't talk about wrestling too much on stream, but... is WWE is forced to regionalize, and we make, like, 5 shows that are all based on various different territories. There's one in Mexico, there's one in America, there's one in Japan, one in Europe, and then I guess one for the women. We could put the women on one show, which is kind of cool. And then that could be the way that we do it. And then every pay-per-view is like 2 of the brands coming together. So it's like the American show and the Japanese show could work together for a show and do that kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll work on it. You can have 2 night WrestleManias, so maybe I'll do that. Reska, these are spots for position. What are you doing?
Yeah, I can't do anything. There's no way. Remember, they were ahead of us, but they pitted. So if I had pitted and just driven normally, I would still be behind them. So I haven't really lost, but it's not great.
Shit.
I love this team name, Porsche Racing. Porsche Car Racing.
Oh, so this was because this was when we were still, when I was still operating Pixel Car, and Reska and I can't upload a delivery to the other car. So I'll rename it to like Mirai.
You should be able to update it now. You have been admin for over a week. Trading pages are updated.
Yeah, I should probably check that. So, well, yeah, that's the way we operate. So,
I was about to say, is this a Porsche manufacturer team?
no, we are definitely a privateer right now.
Myself, it must be a Porsche team because Porsche car. It's very sacrilegious to run them, which is not a Porsche.
It's updated like on the last lap. Maybe I could afford them because I got like a lap extra fuel now, so and it's white flag.
Oh, Reska, go for it. We got the fuel. Go. The number's good. The number is good, Reska. Go. The number's good now.
Alright, give him a helmet.
Reska, the number is good. We ran the computer. The computer says good now. The computer says this is
Right,
now
run-
safe to turn off your computer.
Is that laps? Like 4 laps remaining?
No,
No,
No, on your fuel
clock's
tank.
at 0.
I don't know what. A few 4 liters remaining probably because
Oh,
Yeah,
this is the
it's
last
4.
lap of the race. So.
There's 1.1 gallons left.
nah. Great.
The computer says go.
Nebraska, the foot in the clutch. Glide down the hill. Don't use any fuel.
Oh, can you get this done on the outside? Oh, shit. Reska Kioso on the outside.
Bit of a squeeze.
Let's go. All right. Next is the Southern McLaren. Their favorite team is McLaren.
Is it? I thought it'd be Porsche Penske.
Come on. Come on. Oh, they might do the bumper. Oh, they might do the bumper. They might do the bumper.
Oh.
Oh.
Nah.
That wasn't even about for position
damn.
with the Ferrari and the Porsche. I don't know what they were doing.
That's well done, though. We got a spot.
Yeah, I could have probably
Worked
battled all
out.
3 of them because I got like 2 liters of fuel. Like it was calculated wrong. I guess the leader didn't do an extra lap or something, and it didn't realize until too late. So
Regardless, that's awesome. We gained a spot that we would normally wouldn't have gotten.
well, maybe. But also, if
Right.
I had pitted with everyone and I was faster than them, like if I'd just done that normally, maybe I would have just passed them all. But who knows?
Take the damn
Who
compliment, please.
knows? I mean, it was a good
Take the damn
overtake. I'll have
Yeah,
the
it was
overtake.
cool. You did it.
Yeah.
You passed him on the outside and the
That
toe of
was
the
a
boot. It was
sick
cool.
overtake. I'll say that.
That was dope as
Oh,
shit.
This person right there.
That was dope.
All I'm gonna
as fuck.
say is, rip, you didn't make it to lap 100. Well, we 1 lap short.
Well, shouldn't have taken that damage repair or gotten that slow down. I'm sorry.
Wow, who knows? It would have been worse maybe if you'd crashed, obviously. So, you know, I was fine on that car, but that's not to say you would have been. So.
Well done, Reska. That
Well
was
done,
a
D.
hell of a fuel save to the end.
Yeah, fuel save too much. God damn.
Oh well, it was still
You're
cool.
just being me. You're just being me from last week.
I really
I
wanted
probably
to get
could've
one of
looked-
them back there. But yeah.
I probably could have looked at the fuel number closer to you, but sorry.
It's fine. I had all the
probably
info
could've
I needed. It's just that it didn't think there'd be another lap. Well, no, I think it thought there would be another lap than what there was. So.
And there wasn't.
Yeah, so like because I looked on the last, basically I was really short, and it was saying I needed like that's what I was doing such big lifts with 2 to go because I was
There we go, we're
nowhere
coughing
near.
now.
Yeah, I was nowhere near. I mean, to be fair, if I hadn't pushed that last lap, I would have made this lap. But I was having to really lift because it was really close. And then I
And
looked
then
at
it was
on
like, psych.
yeah, I looked at it after that. It's saying finish 2 liters, and I'm like, it's rather than refuel 2 liters, and it's like that means I'll finish with it, and it's like that's huh?
Go figure. That's wild.
Yeah, I just stored it.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Dope. Who am I rating out to?
25th. Where did we start? Because I feel like that's still up on the start, right?
We started P34.
Oh yeah, we were up for a load of spots. Not bad at all.
Yeah, we
Cool.
did all right. We did plenty good. Who should we raid out to? Let's take a look.
Who we got?
Who we got? We got Base Jace we could raid out to, but they've been at it for 5 hours, so they're probably getting close to wrapping up.
We have DD50.
No, don't raid to me. I'm leaving.
We do have Charles, who is streaming with
we do have Charles.
Tommy, and they're playing Pokemon, which we were talking about earlier.
You
So
know
it's-
what? That's fitting.
It's
Why don't we
actually
go-
somewhat fitting.
Let's go ahead and raid over to Charles. Now, I need to
Sure.
warn you that this content might not be appropriate for you to watch. It may contain drugs, intoxication, or excessive tobacco use. So I do need to warn you about that as a streamer
finally
to
streamer.
raiding another streamer. It's important that I warn my audience of various things. So just be careful if you're not down with that, as the kids say. If you're not finding that cool, as you kids say, you don't find that hip, maybe don't raid or don't follow the raid. But we're gonna go raid Tarls. I'll be back on Monday. Sorry, Reska, I'm gonna do my outro. We'll be back on Monday for Car Mechanic Simulator 2K21 or maybe Wrestling WWE 2K25. I don't know, one of the two. Because it is Trans Day of Visibility, and I better stream on Trans Day of Visibility, especially since I'll be coming out on Instagram on Monday. So I'll be sure to tell you about all the happenings with that and see if anybody actually recognizes it or me or anything. So, would love to join. Would love for you to join me on TDOV on Monday. NIS on Thursday. We're at Darlington. It's throwback weekend. Looking forward to that. And then I don't know, where is the series next week? I have no idea.
Oh, GT3.
Yeah.
Good question.
Where is the series next week?
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing because the UI is so
I
laggy.
can
that
tell you
it'll
what is
move.
in 2 weeks' time.
What's in
Next
2
week
weeks?
is Argov.
In 2 weeks' time is the Prismatic
We will not be
24.
doing this next week. That's Algar. Oh yeah, that's the one with the wall, right? The big fancy rock wall.
No, that's Aragon.
Aragon. Algarve's Portimao.
Yes, Algarve.
I
is
like
Portimao.
Portimao. We might be here Saturday. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. That is not Aragon. I fucking hate Aragon. I have rated over. I talked too long and
Yeah, I
talked too
cancelled
long
mine.
and rated over. I talked too long and I rated out.
I assumed you hadn't started it because I just had to cancel mine.
I hit it. I hit it too. I talked too long.
Well, I'll do my outro pretty quick then. I'm back on Sunday for Martinsville. Whereas Wednesday, probably, or Wednesday. I don't know what we're doing for that. Oh, it might be the podcast debut, actually. Yeah, it'll be the podcast. And then IndyCar on Friday. Beyond that, I'm not too sure. Probably virtual oval again on Sunday, of course. So yeah, catch y'all later.
Yes.